Turtle Gang, hit that like button as you come in. I hope everyone had a good Christmas tonight. Good to see so many people up so late. In this hellhole I've been stuck, but I feel something I never felt before. 27 degrees in Georgia. Damn. I can't stop this craving. If you tried it once, you want it even more. The smoke down here will sing and burn. Same thing to you, Pippa. Hit that like button as you come in. No, little, no. Quickie, no all-nighter. I don't know. I'll be here for a little bit. Your little brother loves me. Giving us a shirt from the hotel. Okay, what is up, Turtle Gang? Okay, yeah, a lot of people ask me, Dolly, what you supposed to be going out? You're going swimming, going to stay at a hotel and stuff. I ended up canceling my plans, okay? I ended up changing my mind. I had some friends come over, hang out. And then I was like, okay, let me call this hotel, see if they're going to charge me anything to cancel. I called. They didn't charge me anything to cancel, so I went ahead and canceled the room. And then I went out to dinner, ate me a big fat-ass steak, right? Potatoes and a salad. It was good, right? So then I came back, smoked a blunt, and crashed the hell out. Woke up like an hour ago, okay? So I spent most of my Christmas full and asleep, which was a good Christmas, right? That sounds like a good Christmas. I didn't go out to the hotel. I just took it easy. I canceled it. I'll pick some other time to go. But like I said, I just hung out with some friends, ate some dinner, had a good time. It was good. The rest was nice, quiet day, you know, and that's always a good Christmas to me when it ain't no chaos. Talked to my kid for a little while. Talked to my baby's mama briefly. That's about it. That was my day. How about you guys? How was y'all day? Everybody have a good Christmas? If you had a good Christmas, go ahead and put 1 in the chat room, okay? If you had a shitty Christmas, put 2. We'll try to cheer you up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But if you had a good Christmas this year, you know, this is the first year I've been on the good list. Usually I'm on the naughty list, let's be honest. It's hard for me to get on the good list. But this year, Dolly made it to the good list, okay? He made it to the good list. I know some people are big mad about that, but I did. It was hard work, okay? It was hard work. All right, Sissy had a good Christmas. Mary T. Did you get steak? Yes, I got me a big fat ass steak, okay? I ate about half of it and fed the other half to Lolo. Gail, well, we hope, the day's better for you. At least Christmas is over for you guys that are pressing too. Some people are just glad to get the day over with. It puts a lot of pressure on them, a lot of stress, Sugar didn't have a good Christmas. Anna, there's a lot of you guys. Well, look, bring it in. Dolly's going to give y'all a virtual hug. I ain't gave out virtual hugs in a while, but look, my virtual hugs are the best Christmas present you can get. Come on, bring it in, come on. Guys, you're loved no matter what. Look, you got Dolly Vision, you got the turtles, if you ain't got nobody else on Christmas. I tried to be here a lot for you guys today, but I'm lazy and I slept a lot. So, sorry I couldn't be here, you know what I'm saying? But I'm here now, okay? I'm here now and I'm awake. You work 12 hours. And a shout out to the people, I gave the girl a really good tip at the restaurant tonight. For people that did work on Christmas, that it's usually younger people that don't got kids and things like that. But still, that's the important thing because I got to eat a good meal tonight. And it wasn't for those people sacrificing their Christmas, those workers that people don't think are important. I would have been eating Chinese food, okay? So shout out to all them girls and people that worked tonight to make that extra money, that holiday pay, Glad you had a great Christmas day, Turtle King. Maddie's dad has come out for the first time saying, convinced the killer made a mistake at the scene, which will lead to the capture of this murderer. Yeah, he made a mistake. He left DNA, right? He left DNA at the scene of that crime. And that's from Australia. Let's see. Who is that? Shelley. Yeah. If the dad's saying that, look, I'm sure the police have told the dad more things than we know. Okay, let's be honest. He's probably told them a lot more than we know. And they probably told him, hey, we got some DNA. It's going to take a little while to figure it out. But, if they do have DNA, this person's good as caught. It's just a matter of time. Now, that's if it's true. But I ain't heard nobody come out and say Nancy Grace is lying yet. Right? Because you know how they've been putting out those media reports. So, I haven't seen them, discredit her yet. And if she says anything, hey, Gene, Merry Christmas to you too. Hope you had a good one. They ain't said nothing to discredit her yet. You know what I'm saying? And she has to fact check things or, because she'll get sued. You can't just go out there saying shit when you're national media like that and not have your facts straight. So, if she's out there saying there's a mixture of DNA, I believe it. Okay? Because she got friends in the FBI, big media. So they be knowing things, right? You think us YouTubers know shit. That lady knows some stuff, right? I like to know everything Nancy Grace knows. They're too scared to see. She usually pretty accurate. No. I mean, first she scared me, right? When I first seen her, I didn't know how to take her because she was always on the parent. Where were the parents? And this lady, she's just so angry all the time. And she just scared me. I was like, that's an angry woman. I don't know why she's so mad at the world. But then when I got into true crime shit, I know why she's mad. Because people are monsters. And she's constantly talking about monsters. So that's why she's constantly raging like that. And it ain't so much she's mad, she's passionate in a crazy way. She knows stuff. I agree with that. You know what I'm saying? If she said it, I'm going with it. If she said they got some mixture of DNA there, they got a mixture of damn DNA there. Dolly, this came from the Daily Mail. Okay. Oh, the DNA did, and she took it from the Daily Mail, and that's where Nancy Gray got the information from? Did I say Gray? Grace. Misfit said, Dolly finally had to get a turtle shell. Well, Misfit, you know what? You look good in green. Green is definitely your color. I see a lot of people running around naked. Naked turtles. Just running right up around here. I ain't got a shell. You better get you a shell. Green is a good color. Plus, I see it better. Like Miss Potty Mouth there. Her partner was murdered. Too many damn monsters. Dumpling. I agree. It's passion. Zircon. That's a cool name. Cheek pinching Granny. I hope everything is okay. Sofa, welcome to the murder crew. Oh, her boyfriend in the 80s was murdered also? Wow. Maybe that's why she don't like killers. Oh, no, the quote from Maddie's dad was from the Daily Mail. Okay. I thought you were saying Nancy Grace got her information from the Daily Mail. You want to be blue, Mary T? How do we get the shell? How you get your shell? The shell is easy to get. All you got to do is you got to click on that join button. And I'm going to post a link for my iPhone users real quick because it never comes up. And one of my mods just copy this because this would save me so much time. But, you know, y'all never save me time. I always have to go in and get it. But hold on, I got it right here. We got to get our shells up. Okay? Our shell game. All right, this is the link for people on iPhones, iPads, MacBook Pros, any of that stuff. Right there. That is how you join. What's up, Tattooed Rebel? Hey guys, you want? I could either do two things. I can open the phone lines. If y'all want me to open the phone lines, press 1. If y'all want me to do a live panel, press 2. I know some of y'all don't feel the live panels. Let me know. 1, phone calls. 2, we do a live panel. Which one y'all want to do? Which one? Let me know. Let me know. I got a little bit of time to kill tonight. And we'll do open discussion since it's Christmas. Anything true crime, right? Or unless what you got for Christmas was a crime, okay? I see somebody says they want to do the panel. Phone calls, not a problem. Panel, phone calls, panel, phone calls. A lot of phone calls there. Okay, so it's 50-50. There's some. Okay, so remember, if we do the panel, you have to show yourself. Okay? I'll tell you what. I'll take a couple calls first, and then I'll open up the panel. How about that? That sound good? That way, for people that don't like to come up on the panel, we can have a couple one-on-one conversations, and then I will bring up some panel people, and we can just chop it up. True crime. It can be Idaho 4. It can be whatever's going on in the world. Okay? Sound good? Sound good? All right, give me 1 second. Let me open the phone lines first. And then I'll pull up the StreamYard and bring you guys in. All right. The call-in lines are open. So it's just open discussion night. Anything you want to talk about, true crime, anything Christmas, you want to talk about your Christmas, you can. But the phone line is open. Numbers flashing on the screen right here. 757-797-6694. Okay? Betsy, welcome to the murder crew. Thank you for joining up, guys. That's awesome of you. That keeps Dolly alive and not homeless. All right, y'all want me on the interstate with a damn cardboard sign. All right, on an exit. I know this. How did I know this? Hello, drop dead. 3 Dot Dave. About called
buddy.
You. About
How
called
was
you
Christmas,
drop dead.
like
Dave.
in its entirety? Was it good?
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Cool. I was just like, I called in and was like, I thought you had some breaking news and shit, and you had that previous video. I was like, I watched it like in its entirety after we did the stream with the panel. Paper Cut was there, and
okay, yeah,
some other people. Right. What happened to that video? I'm like, it's gone. So I'm like, I'm tripping because
okay, because you know how I started the song with the flogging mollies.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Well,
I got you.
In some countries, that song is banned, and apparently in America, it's banned. It's not, the video's not down. It's just not viewable to every country.
Oh.
Because I can go in. I had to go in and cut the song out.
Would you? That would be awesome, dude. I'd love to watch that again.
Yeah, one, because I didn't own rights to that song, and apparently that song is banned in this country for some reason. I don't know what that's about, but it wasn't a strike or nothing. They didn't take the video down. It's just everybody can't view it.
Good shit. Put it back up though. I would love to watch that a few times, man.
Mm-hmm.
That was a fun stream to do.
Okay.
All right, man. I might pop in on panel if you'll have me.
All right. Peace.
Peace, bro.
All right, my buddy came by. Shout outs to Omega, right? Some of y'all know him in the chat room. He goes by Run Hop. You'll see him in here every now and then. He came by the crib today, and he gave me this. Now, I didn't tap into this, guys, because y'all know I ain't much of a drinker. But he gave me a bottle of damn Jameson Black Barrel, okay, with the 2 shot glasses. Now, if y'all see me go full fall on my face one day, you know I done tapped into this damn Jameson, okay? Went all Irish for a second, you know, and but you know, I ain't much of a drinker. And these days he gave it to me. He ain't much of a drinker. I said, is this a re-gift item? He's like, just take it. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to my boy Omega. Run Hop in the chat for the big ass bottle of Jameson today and stopping by and hanging out with me for a little bit. Cool dude, okay? Merry Christmas, Dolly. Nice of him. Yeah, that was cool. You know, it'll be a little while before I drink it. It'll have to be a special occasion or something of that nature. But just in case I want to get a little tipsy, I got it, okay? Just know that. Yeah, well, you know, we got to get, you know, the more panels we do, the more new people will start popping in. You see, like, we're getting some new people that are popping in on the panels, you know, because we don't do panels all the time. So a lot of times it's the same people that come up on the panel because everybody's not brave enough to come on the panel, okay? And we don't do a lot of panels, so we don't got a million people that want to flood the panel. Most people call into the show. You know, they're sitting around. They don't got to show themselves. They could be damn, you know, in their nightgown. They could be walking around the house in their slippers. Some people don't want to be on camera. So I always found it, I get more calls from strangers, like first-time callers, with the phone lines, okay? And then, you know, some people they just don't like to be on screen. It takes certain people that want to sit on camera and show their faces and talk to everybody. So as we do more panels, it'll grow. It'll be more guests. And then once we got guests where we can rotate in and out, it won't just be the same people. All right. If we was a channel that did panels every day, we would have 500 people trying to get on the panel, but we don't do that all the time. After every case you work, you should take a shot. Okay. That don't sound like a bad plan. I haven't drank in a good while. I think the last time I drank, I went out to dinner with Molly, Justice, and all them, and I drank a vodka and cranberry. That was it. And that was months ago. At least a month ago. Damn. Said I ain't got the face for panels. I ain't got the face either, okay? If I can do it, anybody can do it. But here's the thing about the panels, guys. You only have to show yourself to me in the backstage. Like, once I see it's a person, you can go to your thumbnail, all right? And a lot of people don't understand the whole StreamYard thing, so that's why they don't do it. But you can go to a thumbnail, and you never have to show yourself on screen. All right? I mean, you have to show yourself to me just long enough for me to see you're a real person. You ain't going to, like, porn bomb the channel or nothing like that. All right, the phone lines are open. First time you got on a panel, you were tripping. How was the jacuzzi? I didn't go. I ended up canceling my plans for today, and I'm just going to remake the plan some other time. Because like I said, I was hanging out with my friend, then we're smoking, and then I went out to dinner, and I was just like, oh, I'll do it later. So I ended up calling. They didn't charge me nothing to cancel my reservations. So I canceled them up. No, Dave, don't call me back 1,000 times. I said I'll let you up on the panel, but don't start blowing up the phone lines, okay? Don't. It's damn Christmas after Christmas. You know what I'm saying? It's still Christmas for me, technically, because I slept most of the day. Thank you, Penny, for posting the number. All right, I'm going to go ahead and open up the StreamYard. You guys are quiet tonight. All right, let me go in here. All right, let me close the phone lines now. Let me unmute that. Enter studio. Add the stream. Invite link right here. All right, here you go. This is the link to get in. Mods, copy it. Yeah, if you've never been on, guys, if you've never been on the panel, don't be scared. I ain't going to bite you. Everybody's cool. That is the link. Let me make sure I don't have to do any adjustments on the screen. Nope, perfect. Dead ass center. Okay, we good. All right, we got 3 Dot Dave with us right off the rip. 3 Dot Dave ain't going away. He's up. Dave. Hold on, guys. Everything's running a little slow right this second. You're buffering. Yeah, I noticed that too. Just give it a little bit. The weather's been crazy, freezing ass cold here. The internet's probably trying to warm up. All right, 1 second. I don't know why. Let me remove Dave. We just having a bad. Our internet's running a little crazy right this second. All right, I see Paper Cut. Maybe it's Dave's internet. What's up, Paper Cut?
Hi.
I thought it was my internet not working. It was damn. You got to turn me down in the background, Tina.
Oh, shit. Sorry.
All right, Dave ain't loading in. What you up to, Tina?
I had such an interesting day. I went over to, Rebels.
Uh-huh.
At 5 o'clock my time, 8 o'clock his. And it was really nice. He showed pictures of his family, with their gifts and stuff.
Uh-huh.
And we all had a really nice time. And then I subscribed to Becca's probably a month ago. And she hasn't done too many programs yet, but she was going live. So I went over there, and somebody thought that I wasn't the real Paper Cut Tina.
You're a huge star these days on the internet streets there, Tina.
Well, I mean, not that, but I mean, I thought maybe someone cloned me. And so did her chat. So Dumplin said, make her a mod. So all of a sudden, I'm a mod over there.
Uh-oh. Big pimping. Big pimping, spending G's.
Yep, I'm pimping over there and pimping here, and yeah.
All right, we got 3 Dot Dave with us. That you, 3 Dot? Hold on, he's still loading in. He got some bad type internet connection or something.
It's because California is going to fall into the ocean.
California knows how to party, okay? All right, Dave, we got to kick you. You're not loading in, man.
Oh.
You got to get better internet. Pay your bill. You got to stop buying 12 packs. Where's everybody at tonight? Y'all wake up, guys. Don't be scared. Y'all come up on the panel. Chop it up with us. This is the link to get in.
I was going to wait a little longer to come in because I'm always like the first or second or third.
Well, Dave was first, but he can't, for some reason, his stuff is not loading in.
Oh.
I thought it was my internet, and it's his.
But then I won't say her name, of course, but a lady in Becca's chat was going through possible, I guess it didn't happen, domestic violence
Today?
situation tonight, or yeah.
Wow,
today.
that's terrible to have to deal with on Christmas.
Yeah, and she was kind of like, oh, he's going to crash. He'll be snoozing it off pretty soon. And people were concerned for like 2 hours or something like that. So, yeah.
All right, we got BH with us. What is up?
There's BH.
And we got Wild Angel with us.
The regulars.
The regulars in the house.
Miss Iowa. Hi, Miss Iowa. Hi, BH.
Let me see if 3 Dot Dave will load in this time. Dave, are you there?
Yo.
Okay, you're in. You're in.
Nice.
I have to turn that down. Shit.
And thank you, Carly, for joining the murder crew.
How's my volume?
Okay, what's the latest in the murder crew true crime thing? Anybody heard anything good today? Anything happen crazy on
My
Christmas?
phone recommended like this oddball channel that I kind of went over there and kicked it there. There's some people in the chat that were there. They were just kind of running over all the stuff that we've been running over. You know, just a lot of theories and nothing really.
It's not Jada.
Kind of the same old shit.
We got BH over here looking like the Unabomber. Okay. He's over there like Ted Kaczynski.
That's perfect.
Dolly, we must be on the same schedule or something because I just woke up.
Did you? I don't know. I have the weirdest, craziest schedule. Like,
I do too.
it's madness, you know. So
It's like I knew you were coming on psychologically because for some reason I just woke up out of the blue and I was in a bad mood because I woke up on the couch. My leg was hurting. Fell asleep. I was so exhausted from serving chili and food to everybody. I couldn't move.
yeah, I ate that steak, man, and that was like that put me in a coma. You know what I'm saying? I guess I was hungry and I got all full. I came in the house and I smoked that blunt, and it was just like if you would have hit me in the head with a mallet, I was out. Boom.
Right.
Hey, Dumpling, I see your thing. You new faces. You know, just keep pumping that StreamYard. Somebody's gonna have balls out and get in there.
Dave is our promoter for new people. Dave, get the new people in. Dave, you the recruiter.
Yeah,
Okay.
I like to hear like some oddball, voices. It would be great to have some trippy shit come in here and have something to comment on.
Well,
boy.
I've been trying to do more panels here and there. You know, usually late night. I don't like a bunch of voices in my head during the day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's almost
Yeah.
like being schizophrenic where you got 7 people talking at
Misfit.
once.
I saw you there.
You know what, Jimmy?
I wasn't sure if you're the same guy.
Christmas show because I was watching back the almost 5-hour Christmas show, right, that I was on. So then I was done and I saw that you had done another one. Is it in private?
Hold on a second. Hold on, Tina. Jessica, thank you so much for your super sticker. It says, good night and Merry Christmas. I'm over Christmas and I'm going to bed. Adult children are jerks and I'm done. They can be. They can be. That's why I try to tell people, be happy with today. Be happy with what you got, you know?
All the haters out there, man. Freaking dude, TV makes money. Freaking dude, this is a show.
Yeah, like, I had a good day. I didn't want much. I got what I wanted, but I had a good Christmas. But, I'm not a real wanting, needy person. You know what I'm saying? And
Don't hate the show.
The turtles, you guys look out for me so much. I'm so blessed all the time. It's like, you guys take care of me so good. So, I had a great Christmas. And I think I'm going to have a good year this year. I think it's going to be a great year.
Yeah,
so I'm looking forward to it. So.
Yeah, I nibbled on cheese, and then I nibbled on some of my son's cashews.
We got the OG himself up in the room.
Hey, Tattooed.
Mr. Wears dresses with a bald head. Tattooed Rebel.
What's up, Rebel?
How's your wrist going?
You got your Christmas bikini on tonight there, Tattooed Rebel? Okay, you're a little bit muted. We got to get you up in that mic.
Don't hate the player, hate the game.
Better?
Exactly.
A little bit. So I heard you had a good Christmas there, Rebel.
I did.
I heard the kids had a good time, and that's good to hear.
They did. And they loved it.
That's awesome. That's good. Nobody got killed. Nobody nobody got stabbed. That's
No,
that.
I got to spend it with with the star of YouTube.
Star you paper cut Tina.
No.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we're gonna get a meet and greet with paper cut Tina. Okay.
Oh my god.
It's gonna sell
I'll
out.
actually do it. I'll do it.
She said, "I'll do it. I'll bet you will." One time in band camp, Tina, we selling tickets.
Yep.
Look,
For
Tina,
life. Hey, can you show yourself real quick on camera for life, and then I'll let you in. You can go back to your thumbnail. She's in the
That sounds
backstage.
I was telling my mom yesterday, because she's a rip. Okay, she's not your just average everyday mom. Sometimes she can make you crazy, but she's funny, so it's enjoyable. But it's just you got to have a lot of patience. I said, Mom, we need to get you a YouTube channel for like people your age, because she is so crazy. And her nickname is Pink Lady. She loves pink everything, right? So I'm like, Mom, I'm serious. She's like, oh, I don't know about all that YouTube stuff. I'm like, oh Lord, we just need to get you a channel, Mom. You won't be bored. All the people out there that have the same thing going on as you'd love it,
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, she'd really like it. She'd be good at
It's
it though,
a
because
whole
she
other world. It's
Right.
a whole other world. I didn't do Zoom and AA or anything. This is like totally awesome.
Yeah. Hey, real quick, for life, that's in the backstage. If you show yourself, I'll let you in. If not,
I don't. I'm like Jimmy. I don't leave the house. I'm so cold I can't move. I have so much metal in my back. I'm like, I ain't going out there and dying in that shit. So I
I
stay
ain't
in.
going out there and dying. That's how I feel.
No,
in the
I
wintertime.
mean
I'm
I've
like,
gone
nah.
out before when it's too cold and my whole back locks up and I can't walk. So then it's like, oh, that's not good. So I stay in here where it's warm and I work on stuff in here. I work on my house. I've been remodeling different stuff. Like me and Jimmy got a lot of weird stuff going on. The same things.
I know this is I'm getting an electric start put on my car because I have to go out there and start the car to let it warm up. So I'm going to get me an electric start for that car. That's for sure. That's one thing I know I need because I like to have it warm when I get in the car.
Yeah, that's it. That's the way to go. Because I was just talking about that the other day. I said we need to put one on our van because it's an older van, so it don't have that. But that would just be so nice.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm always running out there real quick, starting and running back in the house all cold. I'm like, man, I got to.
I know my husband kept doing that the other day. And I said, damn, dude, you're right. You're letting all that cold air, and he kept going in and out, in and out. I'm like, oh Lord.
Jimmy, did you see the back chat?
Did I see the back chat? Nah.
Yeah.
What's in the back chat?
Hefner. She said, it's me. I'm your mod.
You're my mod. I don't remember which mod.
I don't know.
I don't. Well, then show yourself real fast. If you're my mod, it'd be just real quick.
She said it's Freckles.
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 All right, let's bring her in. That you, Freckles? For life.
You're in here now.
She ain't saying that. She's muted.
All I know.
Technical difficulties.
And then she left. What's up, Gav?
I used to love Legos until
Mystica, come in here.
Yeah, I let her up, but she was muted, so I don't know.
Well, Mystica was in that channel I went over to. My phone recommended, so I saw her there, or him. I don't know.
What was the video when you were watching, Dave?
I can't remember the channel. It was a channel. It was just a live stream that was available that I was able to get in and chat on. It was cool. They kind of were all over the place. They're talking about like all kinds of different shit food and like I was like, dude, what is this place?
Yeah, so it was just
like,
random.
oh, we do true crime every once in a while, and then they did true crime at the end. It was cool.
Oh, okay, all right.
That's funny.
But I can't remember the name.
I saw a Weather Channel guy talking about what you should have in your car, during all these blizzards and stuff.
Yeah, stay home.
Phone, radio, tire. But the other one that I'd never heard of was a bag of kitty litter, for real. So I told my mom about it. She's an Iowa.
Why the hell would you need a bag of kitty litter?
Well, my mother said if the snow's too deep, that's not really going to work. So,
Yeah. You know what? Stay home
it was
when there's a blizzard. Don't
Yeah,
go
stay
anywhere.
home. Yeah.
People are ridiculous. Are you seriously going to go out when you can't even see, when you can't barely open your door? Why do you want to get in a car and go do yourself in? Because that's what's going to happen when you get out there. It's bad.
In Dakota, when I was just a little girl, we had what was called a 2-minute day. And it was like 40 below zero, and your eyeballs would freeze. You couldn't be out more than 2 minutes.
Wow. Yeah, I couldn't deal with that cold.
Mystica says
I'm
the
sitting
channel
in front
that I
of a
was in was
I'm sitting in front of a
Brittany
heater
J.
right now, blowing directly on me.
Right. I sit next to
I
the
have
vent.
been all day.
Y'all might be able to hear it in the mic if you listen really close, but there's a heater blowing right on my feet.
Yep.
Jimmy. Freckles says that they've got a shitty connection and they're gonna try again.
Okay. All right. Oh, it's good for traction. Oh, I didn't know that. I'm like, why the hell would you need some kitty litter?
Yeah, waste kitty litter on traction.
Yeah.
Throw some logs and that shit.
What if were you gonna be out in the blizzard with your cat in the car with you? Crazy cat lady.
Get the kitty litter.
Get the kitty litter just in case. You know what I'm saying? The cat might have to go.
Yeah.
Maybe that's for the person. I don't know.
And another reason I canceled my room, and this is an important reason, is I made the reservation and then I looked and the hotel won't pet friendly, so I couldn't bring Lolo.
Right. Isn't that I don't like it when people like that. But then again, I mean, there has been cases because I used to work in that business years ago when I was younger, but people would come in and they kind of ruin one person can ruin it for everyone by bringing in a dog, maybe leaving a dog in a room and go somewhere and then they destroy the room.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of like how it got started a long time. But nowadays, if you can get like a service, like something saying it's emotional support pet or something, a lot of places have to kind of follow along.
Yeah, I got the vest. I got the vest, but it's too big. I got to send it back and get a smaller one.
Right.
Hey, Jimmy, I've got to shout this out right here. Hey, it's me says the channel I was in was allegedly with Brittany J.
Okay. Yeah. So I've heard of the channel before.
Have you heard of that?
Yeah.
They seem like good people to me. They knew who I was. It was weird.
You or 3 Dave. I'll make you famous. I'm like Billy the Kid, right? Look at Tina. She's signing autographs.
You're like,
already.
hey, 3 Dave.
Oh.
Dave almost covered for me that one night when I fell asleep for a second.
you rewatched that?
Everybody on the internet.
I do my own.
Look, I told my family what
Dave,
happened.
You got to remember.
Like, Mom.
You got to remember. In the last year, this channel's done 3.5 million plays. So people have heard you. Yeah.
Yeah, and you know what? I actually did. You see that I hit you up on the text where I was like, "Don't trip." And, you know, like, did you see me hit you up on that where you're like, "I can't believe I fell asleep" or whatever. And I came in, I saw you like do a little note, and I like subbed on your note. Did you not see that? I was talking to. I'm sorry. What's your name that fell asleep?
I know it was extra small. I think it needs to be extra small because it's pretty big.
I commented on you.
Yeah, because I think I went on there and I seen this comment. And I was like, apologize, and I'm like, well, that was weird.
Giving you some support, dude. Nobody's thinking about it.
The only time I'll do that
actually was hella funny, and it's actually quality video.
Well, when I told my family, they're like, "Oh, geez," and I'm like, "Yeah, you know."
Yeah, don't trip.
I don't sleep a lot. So I'll sometimes just be like, if it's too quiet for a minute, I'm like, oh.
No, I get it. I take my cat naps.
Gavin, did you have a nice Christmas?
I did. Thank you.
That's nice.
Yeah, my background is I'm Métis, and my sister came over to my house, and she made up a whole bunch of different Métis, which is like a Native American French thing. Just different dishes that they had back in the day, like bannock and some other dishes. Anyway, it's all heritage kind of thing, so it was really good.
Okay, right. This is the service harness I got for Lolo, but see, I think it's a little big for one.
Hey, Dolly.
I think I'm gonna have to try to put it on her.
I can't see you.
We can't see you, Dolly.
Oh, you can't see me? Oh, you two can see me.
He's incognito.
But it comes with all the patches. It comes with all the patches, like it says, "I am working."
There he is.
Service dog. It got all of the patches, the little badges. But I'm thinking it's too big, or I just don't know how to put it on her right.
That's for Lolo?
It's supposed to be for Lolo, but I think it's too big. I think she might need
It is kind of big.
I think she needs an extra small.
Yeah.
That's
So-
so cute.
Yeah, that'd be uncomfortable.
So see,
He looks like he's going into the military, Jimmy.
Lolo?
Yeah,
in that
I
little
can see her
harness
kind of like
thing.
limping around with that. That'd be a gimpy thing.
Bigger than
Yeah, thank you, Gene, for this too. I'm gonna have to send it back and probably get the one smaller. I'm gonna try putting it on her, but to me it seems a little bulky.
she'll be laying on the ground. I'm just kidding.
Right? I could just see her like, "What? Oh no,
No, it's
stop."
pretty small once it rolls up. You know what I'm saying? Because Lolo is kind of long, believe it or not.
Right.
She's pretty long.
What's that
That's
for?
a nice one, though. That is definitely a nice one.
I don't know how this.
What's it for, Jim?
It's like the service vest, so you can put the working dog on it. So, like, if you take her in the airport, and they're like, "You can't have that dog in here," I'll be like, "Yeah, I can. It's emotional support dog."
Geez, I was gonna say out
Sorry.
west, everybody has their dogs. I've been in Las Vegas in a casino and had people walk through and had their dogs sitting by the slot machine with them.
Yeah, a lot of places are pet friendly. You know,
But I like that. It's nice. They treat people's, like the pets are part of your family, like they should be, instead of what is that dog doing here? I hate that.
Right.
Oh, I know.
When I would
It
take
goes
my
like
dog
this.
into like a Safeway and shit, I'd be like, they'd be like, "Oh, you can't have him in here." I was like, "Dude, I have like I'm like half blind," and they're like, "Okay."
just tell them something.
That's a good one.
Yeah, but
that.
usually when people see the dog they ain't in the vest and with the little things, they're gonna know what it is, and they ain't gonna say nothing to you anyway.
Right.
Freckles is in the back.
Who's in the back?
Freckles.
Okay.
Freckles.
All right, give me a second. All right, Freckles, that you?
Yes, it's me.
Okay.
Hello.
All right, boom, you're in.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey.
Hello.
What's up, Freckles?
Hi, Freckles.
Why don't you adjust this?
How are
Freckles
y'all?
got breaking news. Let's hear it.
Breaking news. What do you got,
Yeah.
Freckles?
I wish I did.
I don't know. Now that I'm looking at it, I thought it went this way, but it actually goes this way. That's why the two handles are here.
Which way, Jimmy?
It goes this way. And the straps
I
tighten.
had to get
So it might fit.
I had to get used to this phone, being on phone, and my internet's crappy too. So I was like, "Damn, Dolly, work with me."
Give me some of that internet.
When I seen it, I
Right,
was
I'm
looking
used
at
to
it
the
like this. I
computer.
was like, that's not going to fit. But now that I think about it, it actually goes like this. And that must be
I
the
can't
front
see
strap.
Dolly.
I see him.
I only see him on
It
my
just had
TV.
this
Yes.
thumbnail. That's all.
TV. Freckles, do you have freckles?
Lolo can stay in any hotel if it's an
Yes, I
emotional
have
support
freckles.
animal.
I do too.
Was that a gift, Jimmy, or did you buy that?
Huh?
I hate freckles,
No,
though.
my sister got this.
You do?
To be honest, yes.
Because Lolo's going to start flying with me and stuff. So she needs gear.
It's awesome.
Lolo's going flying.
She's going worldwide. You know what I'm saying?
Worldwide.
I think I'd probably do that if I had just the one dog, but since I have two, I can't take one away from the other because they're they're buddies,
I hope
So,
it gets
I'm
tighter
like,
than
oh.
that because that. Oh yeah, it does.
I wish I only had two.
Boats and hose.
Boats and hoes, all about those boats and hoes.
Jimmy, get him a little parachute in case the plane crashes.
Oh Lord.
Oh,
Why would you say that?
put that voodoo on
You
me.
know why I would say that?
What about me?
Because I'm petrified and I gotta fly this summer.
Hi, Jimmy.
I'm scared.
Don't be scared,
Yeah,
Tina.
Yeah.
It's not as bad as you think.
I'll watch your
No,
flight as
I've
it comes so I
flown.
can make sure I can find you.
I've flown many times, but it's been years, and the airplanes are older, and I just,
Right.
I know. Just don't set yourself up for.
Yeah, just
Oh,
pray.
this is gonna happen.
I
Because
always
then you're
got
gonna
prayer.
have anxiety.
I'm gonna take 2 Ativan and just maybe hopefully.
Well, you might not get off the flight, honey.
Yeah,
Right?
right.
You might.
I have
Jamaica.
You're gonna wake up
She'll
in
be in
another
the bathroom,
country.
fall asleep. They'll have her on another flight. She'll be somewhere when she wakes up. She ain't supposed to be.
Oh my god!
Shouldn't have did that.
Hey,
Yeah.
Jimmy.
Huh?
Hey
know
Tina,
how she
when are
said-
you coming?
Hold on.
Probably till-
Rebel's trying to come in.
You notice
Probably
how
July.
she said get Lolo
Yeah.
a parachute, but not you?
Yeah.
Okay.
She want me to die. She want me to die. Lolo be good.
I got that.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to try this on her. Like, I think it's still just a little tiny bit too big. I'm not for sure.
Wild Angel, the drive to Baroque, population 100, literally. I can meet you. But you're too far.
Thank you, Peach and Granny. I love that name, by the way.
Where are you flying to, Tina?
To see her mama?
Iowa, yeah. My mother said I should fly into Minneapolis. Yeah.
What is this thing?
And do they not have a straight flight?
Well, that's like the biggest city or whatever.
Right.
That and Wisconsin area to where my mom is. Yeah.
Right.
And get you a permanent marker too.
You don't want to fly in one of the little airports that put you on a damn little crop duster.
No.
You be hearing
Never
everything,
again.
and then you will get scared.
Those
Been
you wouldn't get me on that.
I did that from Burlington
That's the
to
worst.
Boston, and it was
Yeah, I only
just
flew on one little plane. You could feel
horrible.
everything in that plane.
And if you're
You
gonna
can.
crash, you're gonna crash in one of those before you ever would a commercial flight. I promise you that.
Yeah,
That's a
the
white knuckle
businessman
shit.
sitting next to me, he was frightened. I mean, we both were looking at each other, and he looked like he flew all the time. I nearly wanted to kiss the ground when I got off, but I didn't.
Oh, when I got off from going from Carolina, I really wanted off that plane. That plane is the one
Just
that was
why didn't you take a train?
a train.
Slow.
Yeah,
It's slow.
Slow, yeah.
Me, I did that. I did that 11 years
well, I mean, if
ago.
she's afraid to fly.
Well, I've got to face some of my fears, right? I need to be here for my son, and and I don't know. It's
True.
just, I have all these fears, ever since I quit drinking, my fears are worse. It should be better. They're worse.
I bet they are.
When you're more conscious, things like are more enhanced.
Yeah.
But I'm supposed to like trust in God more and have that faith and all that, and I kind of don't.
Right. I mean, it really is just the concept of
that.
All of our stories are already written, so whatever's going to happen is going to happen. I mean, we really
when
just
you
can't
die,
even-
it's like a matter of time. It's just a little finite amount of time. It's either long or short, or it ends. It's don't trip.
Yeah. Well, if Jimmy can do it, I can do it. So
yeah.
You got this.
I ain't that scared
got
of on
it.
planes anymore. I'll jump right on it and go to sleep now. I'm good with it.
Yeah.
I never can sleep on them very well.
I
But there
slept
was a
all the way
guy.
to Vegas. When I went to Vegas, I got on the plane, and before it took off, I was asleep. I woke up. They said, "You were descending on Vegas." I was like, "Damn!" I slept the
And
whole
you were
way.
just tired.
Yeah.
But I seen a guy last time. He was on there and he was snoring and snoring and I
Yeah.
thought, look, this guy was already doing that before we even. So I knew he took some kind of medicine, and I kept thinking to myself, I just got away from somebody that snores. And here it was like looking at my husband all over again. Every time he's on a plane, he's like, I'm like, dude, why do you do that? Like, how can you sleep like that? Like I just can't. I got to watch what's going on. I got to be paying attention. I don't know.
I don't know. I just know right before I
totally
took the
agree.
flight, I was tired, so I was like, I want a bigger seat, so I upgraded the ticket for $100 to first class, and I had a dude sitting
Yeah.
beside me, and he was like a Russian guy or something, somewhere like from that part of the country, and I just threw the blanket over my head. I must have passed out almost instantly, and when I woke up, I was laid across my seat, his seat, and he had done moved. You know what I'm
So
saying?
you
Oh my
don't know
goodness.
and you don't know at what point he moved, right? So you don't know what happened in between.
I don't know if I was snoring or what, but nobody woke me up. Nobody bothered me. Nothing. I was kicked out. I mean, like I was VIP up, and like you'd have thought I owned the plane the way I was sleeping.
I know. What if you were reaching out trying to get the guy's pillow in your sleep or something?
I mean, I know I snore. I mean, I know that. But I was probably getting it. But they didn't bother me, so to me it was worth the extra $100.
Sissy.
Well,
So is the
honestly,
seat more
you guys,
comfortable?
there's a lot of.
I was
great-
literally laying down in the plane. Think about, how you cramped up in a plane? I'm literally laying down. I mean, stretched out laying down.
Those seats aren't very comfortable either.
Well, the bigger ones, they ain't that bad. The bigger ones in the front of the plane,
Right.
it ain't that bad. I slept good as a bitch. I don't know. I just know I slept good. I woke up like energized. I was like, man, I feel good. I slept good. And
Well,
the whole
lately,
way.
you guys, lately there's a lot of angry people on these planes because of COVID. Wear a mask, don't wear a mask. And I've seen plenty of people getting duct tape to their seats, and I'm not even.
I haven't seen nobody wear a mask. Every
I
flight I
haven't for a
took,
long time.
I haven't
haven't
seen
for a
nobody
long
with
time.
nobody on a
I don't
plane
want
with
to
one
see
on.
anybody getting duct taped, right? They're over their mouth and around their whole seat, and oh my god,
That's only in court.
that's what.
Only in a courthouse.
I was gonna say I don't think I've ever witnessed anything like that.
No, I've seen it. I've seen it on different videos. I saw it happen to a woman, and it happened to a guy that was pretty drunk and being pretty unruly, to say the least.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't been on a plane where people were being like out of control, like anybody
Right.
that was hammered,
Neither yet.
drunk, or anything like. Not yet. I haven't. I'm sure I'll run
Right.
across it.
Me neither.
Or passengers fighting or anything. Everybody's always every plane trip I ever been on has been calm, normal.
Yeah.
You know.
Or stewardesses getting punched. I don't want to.
Yeah, I ain't seen nothing like that. You know.
Oh my gosh.
I've been lucky, I guess. I've been getting on the planes with actual civilized human beings. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know this. Don't fly Spirit. Whatever you do.
Yeah.
I mean, them people are crooks.
Or an airline that charges you as much for your baggage to get there.
Yeah, I know your baggage costs just as much, and then they won't let you on the plane. They charge you, a rebooking fee. Time you did that, I
could 3 hours early.
I could have rented me a damn time I paid for this. What's supposed to be an economy ticket? I could have damn rented a private jet.
Right. I was very angry when I got to Denver airport for our connecting flight to California, because when she told me that when I left for Des Moines airport, I paid for a carry-on for my daughter, but then I didn't have to pay for mine because it has to fit in that thing. But we didn't even she's pretty tall, so we just walked on in. I was all good. I get to Denver, and since you didn't buy it before, once they start boarding, then you have to pay the full price, and the other airport wouldn't let me on with my carry-on. They made me pay $99. Look, I was arguing with this lady. I said, this is ridiculous. I was so mad. And then they delayed the flight for a minute and made the people that already loaded come back out. And I'm like, okay. So then she says, well, we'll let you know it shouldn't be very long. And I said, good. So open that booking back up so I can get my carry-on for $57 instead of $99. I'm yelling this from my seat.
Wow.
I was really angry because I was like, this is not it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, Jimmy, you want to do a poll?
Do I want to do a poll upside your head? It ain't Christmas no more. I ain't gotta be nice to you no more. 3 Dot Day.
Oh no,
that was yesterday.
It's all right. Whatever.
You know what I'm saying?
You want to do I was thinking
maybe I'll be nice to you again on New Year's when I'm feeling festive.
What do people prefer? Like do a simple thing of do people like to do murders, like murder mystery,
people don't like to do murders.
Missing children? I would like to see people's opinion on what they prefer between those
cases.
Two. Just as something to pay attention to and dig into.
I prefer missing people.
Yeah,
because there's the mystery of it.
Both
murdered people. I guess there's still the mystery of it.
Children
who did
kind
it
of bug me. It really gets me personal, and it's like it bugs the shit out of me, kind of.
Yeah, the kids ones are hard, but the older people missing ain't as bad. I mean, it's still bad, but it ain't as bad.
The Idaho 4 is kind of my bag,
I prefer the murders. All these missing children. It's making me half sick.
It is awful.
It is.
Yeah.
You internalize so much by digging into it. It really is gut wrenching.
Has anybody heard about the boy in Ohio that went missing in the park? Young boy, like 15, 16 years old.
Yep. I read about that.
Had they found him or anything? Any word on him?
I didn't see anything new.
Yeah, too bad. I mean, I hope that boy's okay.
That's so sad.
Yeah.
When did he go missing?
Like a few days ago.
Days?
And I've been so busy I haven't had a chance to see if he's been found or if he, anything yet. But I know he was in a national park and he disappeared. And yeah, there's just so many ways to get hurt, animals and things like that.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I just hope the best for the young man.
I
know it happened right before Christmas, and that's horrible for a family. Going through all this stuff at Christmas, especially your son, and especially the Idaho 4. It's just a bad time, especially to have them type of tragedies placed on top of you.
Did you guys hear about Megan Malone? Because my name is Megan, but hers is spelled with an H in it. She was a teacher, high school teacher, and she just wanted a break, and she went to, I believe it was Massachusetts area from New Hampshire. Anyway, she disappeared. Her car was parked at a nice trail park area, and sure enough, like 2 months later, they found her body. And I haven't.
What's up, RPs, RCs? Good to see you. Sorry to cut you off, Tina.
Okay. I haven't been able to find out any information about her. She was a real pretty, kind of, brunette, almost red-haired, a pretty lady. And not that that matters, but anyway, loved by all her students. She was only I think 40 years old. And she was in a little motel. She read a book. She told her brother, and she had a bowl of soup. And the next day, she disappeared. It's just who, what, Megan Malone.
Yeah,
no, Megan Marone. I think it's Marone, Marohn.
I'll have to check that out. Yeah, there's people go missing every day. As we're speaking, somebody's coming up missing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Hey, Jimmy, it's just hit my phone. Your girl Nancy Grace just posted Idaho college murders. Kaylee's ex-boyfriend reported. It's on my phone. I don't have it on.
Oh, yeah. Gotta stop slacking there.
I know. Said, Jack D said the aunt of Jack D said her nephew's being vilified by half America who thinks he might be responsible for the death.
I know. Everybody's been saying he's done it. I mean, that's the price you pay when you're around a murder investigation. People are going to accuse you of shit.
Living close.
Welcome to the 2023, well 2022, right. But you get the point. It's just the
There's
nature
a reason
of the beast.
why that speculation is there, though.
Yeah, because he's a suspect.
It's not just because you're some innocent person bystander that
they
had nothing
cleared
to do with
him.
it.
They cleared him. The police cleared him.
Well, that's how law enforcement works.
They cleared the dude in Delphi too.
A lot of times I think they really want people to screw up, and they do hold a lot of cards that they don't show for a minute because they've got to figure out if anybody's gonna do anything out of the ordinary so they can kind of follow it,
Yeah. Get comfy, bro.
Jimmy, I didn't watch much on that Delphi. Let me ask you a question.
Hold on 1 second. RP says, it's my birthday. Merry Christmas. Happy birthday to you, RP.
Merry
RC.
Christmas.
That's my favorite serial killer right there. Okay?
RP is?
Yeah, he ain't a serial killer. I just joke him all the time and tell him he got crazy eyes like a serial killer. But it's been a running joke for years now. So when he comes in, I was like, oh, man, it's my favorite serial killer. So for some reason, everybody thinks he's a killer, but he's really not.
Poor guy.
How many people are in here right now?
But the Delphi case, I didn't watch much on it.
6.
And I've heard a lot of people say that whatever that guy's name is, that they got for it, that he might be a patsy for somebody else.
Idaho 4? Are we talking about?
No, he's talking about the Delphi murders.
Delphi?
Because originally they had to do Keegan Kline in custody, and then they arrested the guy at Rite Aid. I don't know his damn name. But yeah, somehow they're connected.
Yeah.
Now I don't know the connection right off. I'd have to go in and figure it out how they're connected. But when they arrested somebody else for the Delphi murders, I couldn't believe it. Because I thought they had Keegan Kline. I for sure thought he did it.
Wink, wink.
Because he was...
You mean that Richard Allen?
Richard Allen's that other guy's name.
Richard Allen, yeah. But I thought Keegan Kline was Anthony Schatz. Anthony Schatz is the account that contacted Abby and Libby, right? And if he contacted them and got them to go out there, what's the chances of somebody else killing them?
Yeah.
Right.
That's rare, crazy odds that you're going to make these girls go out there to meet you, which don't exist, and then some other random person comes up, just happens to know where you're at, and kills you. That's it. There has to be some type of connection between these two people.
Yeah, for sure.
Because where they found a bullet from his gun under the bodies. That's awful weird.
Maybe he chambered one, like it jammed, and he went to chamber it, and it ejected the bullet. You ever had a gun jam on you, Rebel? You trying to kick the bullet out?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Why he would do that at a murder scene, but they can't really tell an unfired bullet what gun it came from because it ain't been fired.
Yep.
Because I heard they were saying they could tell what gun that bullet came from his gun, but how do you know unless the ammo in the gun matches or something of that nature? But you can't tell what bullet, an unfired bullet came out. You know, it ain't been fired. That's how it gets the marks.
Yeah. No DNA on that one.
Yeah, I don't know how they, what that accomplishes, but it sounds to me like the gun jammed and he was trying to clear the chamber so he could fire again.
I'm not trying to change the subject. Do you see a big ass turtle on your screen?
Yeah, I was just gonna say what the hell.
Okay, I'm just making sure that I wasn't seeing nothing.
Oh yeah, I see it now.
Yeah, man, turtle gang. You gotta have big turtles. You know what I'm saying?
That's cute.
I'm just making sure I wasn't seeing nothing.
Everybody got turtles.
At first, I thought Jimmy was messing with this.
He said, "Do you see a big ass turtle on your screen?" I looked up. I said, "Oh, hold up. Yeah, there is a big ass turtle up there."
I wanna see his face, but it says donate. There we go.
There you go. There's the big turtle. He's green screening. He just vanished into the turtle.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Oh, it has a bow on. Oh, how cute.
It's a New Year's Eve turtle.
Whose screen is that?
BH's.
BH.
BH.
It's a New Year's Eve turtle. Is it like a balloon thing that goes in the parade, or what?
Yeah, I just found it. It was it's like in Mackinac Island, Turtle Island.
Oh wow!
I hear that.
Cool.
Don't be a naked turtle.
Don't be a naked turtle.
Get your turtle shell.
No skinny dipping allowed.
That's what Dumpling said.
No skinny dipping allowed.
Why does Manimal want to punch Jimmy?
What?
He don't want to punch me. Everybody want to punch me for it. What, I look like a punching bag? I'd be the last person they punch.
Sweet leg, Johnny.
They wouldn't punch me if they knew how crazy I was.
Probably because he got kicked off at the Turtle Island.
He got kicked off Turtle Island last week. Yeah, he was the last one to get kicked, right? No, who got kicked last?
No, it wasn't last. He was the one before last.
Oh, he was the one before last. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got kicked off.
Who was last? I didn't even know who that was.
Critters on the Farm.
I have a question for you guys.
You like Critters, Jimmy? You watch that?
No, I don't watch it. I mean, I might have stopped by there if it's something to do with like Summer Wells. I might have clicked on it for a few minutes.
Yeah.
I think they have a barn. I think I have been to the channel. I think it's like a barn, and they all do StreamYard like this, but their background is like a barn or some shit. Critters on
never
the
saw
Farm.
it.
Yeah, you ain't never seen it? I think that's
what it is. That's why I was like, that's why I voted for him.
And the girl Daisy, she comes in here all the time, I think. The girl from Critters on the Farm. But, hey, I don't vote you off. I don't get to vote. Ain't no need to be mad at me.
Yeah.
The people
don't blame me.
Hate me. Yeah, you can't blame me. I'm just a messenger. I don't even vote.
Yeah.
So whatever happened to North Cal Jim? Since we haven't talked about the Collie Rodney stuff as much, I haven't seen him on here.
Yeah.
He goes over.
That's still open case, right?
He goes over and hangs out at Brittany. What was that one you just mentioned, Dave?
Oh, that dude would never touch me. I ain't worried about nobody punching me. They'll punch. They might do it once. They'll be the last person you ever punch.
Nah, that's all bullshit.
NorCal, he goes over to allegedly with Brittany a lot.
Yeah, I heard one of the girls from Critters on the Farm passed away, so rest in peace to her.
Yes.
Did she? She died?
Condolences.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, man.
I was watching Prayer Garden. And
probably a bad time for them to get kicked, too, when they just lose one of their people.
And that was from a vehicle, ramming her up against building her wall. That's
Is that what
I
happened
heard.
to her?
Yeah.
What?
She was like on the sidewalk walking or something, and a car went right up on the sidewalk and pinned her.
Wow.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
was hearing all
I just
that.
heard she had passed away. I didn't know the
Oh,
circumstances
that's
of it.
terrible.
Yeah.
Are you sure,
she was-
Tina?
I'm positive. Yeah, because I used to watch Prayer Garden all the time, unless she's bald-faced lying, but about it, I don't think so. And then
Yeah, it
those
was
two
Amanda. It was
really-
Amanda girl.
Yes, and
Dolly,
those two really
somebody
started
said read
fighting.
Dumpling's post ASAP.
Say what now?
Somebody said read Dumpling's post ASAP.
Read Dumplings.
Hey, but you know what?
ASAP.
That really like sends a message to everybody that enjoy the moments you have with your loved ones and everything. You never know when it ends.
Can you post the iPhone a membership link again? What did Dumpling say?
Dolly,
Yeah.
EJ News says she sent you breaking news.
She sent me breaking news, but what is the breaking news? All right,
Uh-huh.
hold on. Give me a second. I'm going into my messenger. Okay, Idaho murder victim's ex-boyfriend struggle. Okay, this is that story, that same.
Yeah.
TMZ. Let's bring it up real quick, see what it says. This is sent from here.
Oh, mine comes from Nancy Grace.
Huh?
Mine was from Nancy Grace.
This is from TMZ.
I always considered Nancy Grace as kind of goofy. I didn't think of her as like a breaking news type person.
Well, she gets down for real.
She's badass.
Yeah.
She'll get up in your face. Though.
She
I don't know if
used
it's
to
just
be
her
a
name or
prostitute.
something. I've never paid attention to her, but I always considered her kind of like, Geraldo Rivera or whatever his name is, or whatever, like that kind of person.
Did you know 3 Dots? She used to be a prosecutor.
Yeah, but
You can
Yeah.
kind
Okay,
of
the
tell.
home investigators have been frustrated and
yeah.
heartbreaking the families of 4 victims, but it's also taken a toll on the ex-boyfriend of one of the victims whose life has been upended in suspicion. All right, yeah, everybody's just accused. This is basically accusing Jack D again.
Well, from where?
Is this a story about people accusing Jack D?
That's what TMZ?
Kind of reminds you of the Kelly Rodney case
His
a little
aunt
bit.
says even though that her and Jack broke up, his aunt believes they would have eventually married.
Well,
Mm.
I
that's
don't
what the
think-
mother said.
That don't
Yeah.
usually happen when you break up. That usually
But
But
means
the mother also said, was talking about our daughter like she's bitchy. Like she's talking about her deceased daughter like she's weak. Like, you know what I mean?
she broke
Some
up
of her
with him.
comments seemed really strange. Like, why would she say that?
She broke up with him 3 weeks before the murders,
Oh boy.
but they said his split was good.
Yeah, they know what they know of it, but parents don't know everything.
Right.
Okay.
I mean, I have kids that call me all the time because I'm all they've ever had. So
Jack basically
it's not
was on the
different,
radar of the cops shortly after the murders, especially because Madison Mogen called him 10 times in the hours before the murders.
I thought that was strange that all
Cops
those calls.
investigated and they cleared them.
Yeah, I
I agree. I believe that, dude.
Guys.
What? There's no way that he didn't see those calls. So I'm like, dude, how is it that all those calls happen and that he didn't actually pick up? He was purposely avoiding them, and then not to call at sometime in the future. I mean, I know we don't have that legit proof, but I mean, there's something weird about him not answering those calls.
Yeah, there was 6 phone calls that Maddie Mogen, that Kaylee made, and then an additional 4 from Maddie.
Right, between the
night.
two of them,
That's-
and
There was
texts.
definitely something going on.
Those phone calls were
That's a
between-
long period of time for a 20-something-year-old on a what was it, a Friday or Saturday night
Those
to
phone
not
calls-
be awake.
Those phone calls were between 2:26 and 2:52 was the last.
Yeah.
That's really close. And then if you didn't answer, then somebody had said something about, well, maybe he left his phone at home so that he could go do something to them, and then it would look like he was at home. Somebody said
You
that
guys,
once.
that was part of why I came on tonight. Is I kind of wanted to talk a little bit about that, and maybe I don't know.
Hey, Stacy.
Hello, hello, Stacy.
Hi, Stacy. Never met
What's
you.
up?
Hi.
You having a good Christmas,
Oh my
Stacy?
gosh. I've wanted to talk to Paper Cut Tina forever.
Nice.
Just chat now
I'm
and
charging
then.
$5 to talk to Tina.
Who's talking?
No, but I remember before all the stuff in Georgia, like I used to say I was gonna come on here like one night. I'm so ashamed. I hate being on here. It's like it just feels weird.
Welcome.
Anyway,
Oh, it's all
You
good.
get used to it the more you do it. Trust me.
And you know what? If
Yeah.
you want to just chill in the background and not say anything and just wait for something to pique your interest, dude, that's
yeah, I
good
mean,
too.
I know I can turn the camera off too. Like,
Yeah, you got to
but,
turn it down in the
yeah.
background because you got to echo too.
They said that the last time that that one other time that I was on panel. Hold on a minute, and hold on a minute, let me see if this turns.
Are you on your phone?
I think
Yeah, if you cut
is
the
that better?
if you cut the YouTube off and just let the StreamYard, no, it's still echoing.
It's the TV.
Let me see if do I have to change the channel?
Like you have to cut off YouTube and just talk to us on StreamYard.
Like even on my TV too?
Yeah, your
Yeah.
TV's what's doing it.
Your TV's what's echoing.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Hold on a minute.
because I have mine on, but I have it on silent, and I'm on my phone, so.
Yeah.
Well, mine's on silent too. Is it still doing it?
Yes.
Well, it's on your phone then if you.
Hold on a minute. Yeah. Yeah, it is me.
Yeah, it's you.
I was making sure. I couldn't figure this out last time I came on either.
Yeah, you got
so
to
your
turn
phone.
you got to
When you
turn
go in
off the
StreamYard,
YouTube.
your phone doesn't like mute sounds.
Yeah, I turned off. I've got YouTube off in my phone. I checked it. I've got. The only thing that's on in my phone is StreamYard. That's it.
Sounds better now.
It still has a little echo. It's not
It
loud.
still kind
but
of is
it's
back there. But go ahead, spit your shit. What do you got?
I don't got. What shit you want me to have? I don't know.
You said you want to talk to Tina. You like Tina?
I just wanted to come on and say, hey,
That's
just
funny.
chill. Hell, just chill. I don't know. I mean,
Hold on a
I
second.
can talk about whatever you want me to talk about.
What do you like? What do you like about Tina?
Oh, jeez.
I mean, I just like Tina. She's cool because, I've never met or seen. Okay, of course, I'm never gonna meet Tina, but I'm just saying, I've never met anybody like Tina. So, I just think she's really cool.
She is cool, right?
She's like a one of a kind. She's like a one. She's one of the people that you're never gonna see another one of.
She's nice.
Yeah.
She's sweet.
RPs, RCs is with us.
And any haters out there that says that she's not sweet or not nice is a asshole.
All right, hold on.
Like,
Hey, hold on for a
I'm
second,
nice
guys.
all the time.
Hey,
Unless somebody says
Stacy, hold on for a second. I'm gonna pull you down for a second because you're echoing so bad. Hey, what's up, RPs, RCs?
What's up, Jimmy?
How you been, brother?
Dude?
I've been good, man. How'd your Christmas go?
It's good.
I ain't seen you in a hot minute.
I know, dude.
It's good to see you still alive.
I still watch every other day, dude.
Oh,
but
I hear
I
that.
just been in the back.
Oh, you in the shadows these days, huh? Lurking.
Yeah, dude.
It's good to see you, and I'm glad you had your family
I've been
good.
working working crazy this summer.
Oh, I hear that. I ain't nothing wrong with that.
Merry Christmas.
I ain't been doing much of nothing but getting lazy and fat.
We're doing that.
You know, it's a struggle every day. Cheeseburger or pizza?
Is this the guy, Jimmy, that you call a serial killer?
Yeah, I just joke and pick with him. I tell him he's my favorite serial
From the
killer.
early days.
From the early days.
From the early days.
He was on Jams TV, so he's an old school viewer from way back.
OG, baby.
OG.
Jams TV.
Yeah, he was with me before I even started Dolly Vision. He's been around longer than y'all. He got stripes.
I came in when you were doing the simultaneous between the two.
Yeah, when I was doing them on both.
UFC days.
Yeah.
I think it's not any better still.
I mean, you got a little echo, but it ain't like super bad. But it's
I got
better.
a weird.
I completely even like went out of YouTube even on my TV. Like, so there's nothing on.
Maybe
literally,
it's someone else. Is it?
I
Someone
don't think it is.
It's
Hold on a
her.
minute.
What?
Let me hit.
It's not me.
You don't hear it now?
Oh my god, I had an echo like crazy.
I know it's
That
her.
was crazy.
It's her. Okay, so Jack D's saying people are giving him a hard time.
Yeah, Merry Christmas, sweetheart. Yeah, sorry.
Because he's a suspect, but the police have cleared him. So should people on the internet be giving this boy a hard time?
We're just trying to figure it out. I don't think anybody's giving him a super hard time.
I don't think that he
channel
personally should be getting a hard time, but I think that the speculation should be able to roll.
RP, you wasn't nowhere near Idaho, was you?
Nah, dude.
Okay.
I think, dude, it's definitely somebody close.
In proximity?
Yeah.
It's somebody in that circle, dude. Either somebody in that house or somebody, one of their friends. Dude.
Yeah, I agree with you. I'm thinking that now. At the beginning, I thought serial killer, but things seem a little strange to me. When things don't seem right, then that makes me think things ain't right.
Well, like you said, it might be a future
It's definitely
serial killer.
weird, dude. Nobody knows nothing.
Do you guys want to know what I'm looking into right now?
Xana, yeah, I can.
What do you want? What are you looking into?
Well, this Hudson Whitlow guy, he died last year. And then he was just dumped basically a block from where the girl's sorority is.
Uh-huh.
The other thing is there was another girl that committed suicide. Hannah.
Yeah, I heard
Why
about
don't
her.
I hear two? Oh, am I listening to the show too?
Yeah, you're echoing too. Maybe that's what it is.
Yeah.
So anyway, now I'm looking into this Hannah, or pardon me, Hannah.
Yeah.
And she was actually roommates with Maddie Mogen.
Yeah, I know that.
Before Maddie.
Oh, that
moved
was
in,
driving
she
me
didn't
nuts.
Now I heard.
I couldn't figure that out.
Gavin, I heard about the Hudson guy, that he was really, really drunk and he went up to some random lady's place. She let him, she actually wouldn't let him in. And then he was kept wandering. He was seen walking. And then I think he just died, passed out, whatever, in the cold by that creek. That's what I'm thinking. I don't think there was foul play from what I heard. That's just what I heard.
It's all foul play.
Yeah,
All right.
I just found it odd that they didn't really. So 2 days after they found his body, they just declared it accidental drowning in a creek that isn't more than 6 inches deep.
Oh wow, no way.
And it's very, very close to that sorority house. And apparently Sigma and that sorority house were having a party that night.
Yeah.
That sounds
Those
strange.
girls down the first floor know more than know something. They know something.
I believe you, RP. I think they know something too. You on the same page as me? Like, yo, you ain't in that house where people getting chopped up. And you don't know.
You're calling the same person. I mean, you all those kids know everything. Everybody knows everything.
Okay, guys.
About everyone.
This is the important bit that I found today.
And if they don't know firsthand, they got a very good idea.
Hold on, one at a time.
Someone did just bring up like Jack D kills 4 people and just, you know what I mean? I mean, if the police interviewed you after you killed 4 people, because that's like one of the first people they would go to,
right?
Would you not be like totally like shitting your ass? You know, like freaking, you'd want to be like so far away, which is what a lot of people were saying. Jack S did is he split. It's the people that split. You know what I mean? I mean, if you really think about it, it's the people that really take off are the hiders. You know.
Mm-hmm.
You guys ever see that lady that got murdered? So I don't know, a while ago, but the kid, the news van was interviewing the neighbor, and the guy was talking all about her, and ended up being the suspect. And they got him on camera. They're like, they found the body in the dumpster out back, and he's like, he just melted down. He went and sat down. And he got all weird.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Something like that, dude.
Yeah.
Somebody around there.
Yeah.
So
what about that Enon dude, the neighbor that keeps giving the media interviews? That's all weird. Have you seen him?
Yeah, that's weird. Like
he
him.
submitted his DNA right away because he knew that people were after him, on the internet.
Yeah, but look, if you didn't leave any DNA, just saying you didn't, right? And you're offering it, that's kind of a little strange too. That's like over trying to sell it,
Yeah, but they have all those parties all the time. So like, there's so many people in there. I'm sure there's tons of fucking fingerprints.
Fingerprints. I bet you. Look, RP. I bet you if you cut a
divulged.
black light on that whole house would glow.
Oh my god!
You know
It's your house.
That's a damn college party house.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even sit on the couch there.
But the thing
Right.
is, you guys, just because Jack D is cleared or anyone else, I heard the sheriff say, look, just because they're cleared doesn't mean we can't go back to them.
Yeah,
So
right.
if it is Jack D,
If they can't just sit there and fiddle around with not enough, I mean, if they don't have enough, then they can all they can ever do is say, well, okay, for now you're clear, but that doesn't mean that, that they might not find out something later.
And I think because it was such a stabbing, that's that's personal. That's anger. That's rage.
Exactly. That's what I was just talking about.
That's like bitterness. That
Can
somebody pissed off somebody and.
Can I just make one quick point, guys, and then I'll jump off? The one point I want to make out was that, remember the last thing Maddie said leaving the bar was, what did you tell Adam?
Yeah.
Guess where that Adam guy played basketball? The same high school as that girl, Hannah, that killed herself.
Oh, wow.
Oh. So maybe they could have told
I'm-
Jack about that she.
Yeah.
Who's
And
Hannah?
So then I looked into Hannah's. So Hannah, it was a girl that used to be Maddie Mogen's roommate before she moved into that house with Kaylee.
The one that she's supposed to have bullied.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly.
Oh, is that story?
Yeah.
The bullying.
Yeah. So I looked. So I've been doing some research and working up Hannah's brother Scott. He's a lawyer, so I don't think he did any sort of revenge.
I'm sorry, who's talking right now?
Gavin.
Gavis?
Gavis.
Yeah, gotcha. Go.
So anyway, I'm looking into the connection that whatever she told Adam that night might have been absolutely crucial. Like,
I think it is.
It might have spurred on something. Somebody, the connection between Adam, the connection between that suicide, or maybe it was just told a suicide, or some hunter or some relationship between the other kid that was left at the bridge there.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm looking into right now.
Well, that aspect, the suicide thing, it really hasn't been touched on by true crime.
So you think this is some revenge and possibly
That's
some
little bit,
family
Three Dot.
that somebody that believes
I
something,
haven't caught it.
or one of these crazy internet theories about that girl unaliving herself has got somebody to go do something
I
heinous.
believe that in some way it's connected back to Adam, and if that is connected to Hudson,
Yeah, I agree.
or the other girl that was killed committed suicide, was this something that's going to get somebody else into really deep trouble? I don't believe that it was Jack D. I don't believe it was Jack S. Those guys are too small. I don't think any one of those guys could have taken on Ethan.
Right.
And you have to go person after person after person after
Yeah, but I
person.
mean, I'm a small dude. If I'm telling you now, you could be 6'4", and if I walk in and stab a knife through your chest, it ain't gonna matter how big you are. Or if I walk in and bust you upside the head with a baseball bat, the size don't matter when somebody's trying to kill you.
Especially if you're into killing, I mean.
Yeah.
I mean, doing that though is like going from doing like never killing to killing 4 people with a knife like that.
Yeah.
It kind of like there's gotta be history, something, killing animals or somebody's gonna have something.
Yeah, yeah, because you don't just start off killing 4
Well, they
people
say that
brutally
people
like a
start with
Jason
animals
movie.
sometimes.
I mean, even if it was like a boyfriend drunk or something, I mean, like, to go that OD with it, I think after one person, he'd probably be like get shocked. You know what I mean?
Unless they were on some messed up drugs or something.
Sidekick is saying that Adam is supposedly Jack D's alibi.
Right, saying he was home.
And yeah, that double
That
phone call.
they're like giving each other alibis.
Look, it says
Something with
stab
that, too.
with a knife in the chest, you're going to cripple over from 6'2" to 4 foot. Yeah, you ain't taking a cape or a knife through your chest and thinking you're going to do a whole lot of fighting after that. You know what I'm saying?
But the thing of it is, we don't even know how if the other two that were at the other party that weren't at the bar, we don't even know if they were that intoxicated. Like the girls were basically somewhat.
Dude,
but
I'm telling
we
you,
don't
man.
even know like if they were all passed out. Really,
if you want to be truly vicious, you put one of those K bars in each hand and go after somebody, and you are not going to survive.
I think if it was like a true serial killer, he probably would have done the whole house.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people think. You know, the hunt and the thrill of the kill, he would have found a way in that room. But then again, he could have gave himself away trying to get down there.
I really think going upstairs or something to that. Like, I don't think.
Yeah, I made a couple of YouTube videos.
Yeah, maybe the person he wanted wasn't on the first floor.
Exactly, and if you listen to Steve Goncalves and what he talks about is he said he never had to go up the stairs, and so now when I look at that interview again, what if he's talking about they're actually going after Ethan? Because if you look at the Xana and Ethan bedroom, that's where the blood's dripping out onto the foundation.
Yeah,
it was Ethan that got it the worst.
I kept having the image in my head that it was Ethan's body that was giving the blood off. There was a fight.
Well, you got to think
wall.
if you a murderer and you're going to kill somebody, you're going to put a little more into Ethan because he's a big dude.
Yeah, that would be your first and foremost.
Yeah,
and if you hear some big commotion going downstairs and you're Kaylee, who's really close? Jack, get over here. I need your help. Right?
So instead of going up there, they were calling them.
252 are from both Kaylee and Maddie's phone at the same time.
Well, and you know what else?
You know what, there, Gavin, that's maybe they did hear it and was trying to call Jack because of that.
Right. I think so. I think here's what I think. I think Kaylee was upstairs putting the dog on the porch on the balcony because there was a dog bed out there, and I think that was her first couple calls. And then when things went bad with Ethan, Maddie came upstairs too, and that's when they were both calling him.
I don't think so, because I feel like that there was issues about that. It was a series of calls over time to him, and she even like messaged like a text saying, "We have a dog together." That's all a series of calls and texts, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think
not like 911. If you're gonna call somebody, you're calling 911.
We got Mel from Spain. Are you still in? Hey, Mel.
Good morning, Dolly. Good morning, everybody. How is everyone?
Hello.
Hi, everybody. Hi.
Hello. And the way that they just called in, like, didn't notice the crime scene was pretty bad. They said so. That doesn't make sense.
That don't make sense to me either. That makes me suspect on them too. How's your trip going, Mel?
Oh, it's going fabulous. Thank you.
Oh,
it's
Mel.
lovely.
Good
morning, everybody. Good morning. Listen, I just wanted to say I forgot to mention yesterday. Actually, it's to do with the Idaho 4 murders. My villa is 3 levels. I can take you around if somebody can tell me how to change the camera around the other way. But anyway, it's got 3 levels, and bizarrely, when I'm on the 3rd level, nobody can hear any of the levels. So if I'm on the 3rd level, I can't hear anybody on the 2nd, and most definitely not on the 1st level, and vice versa. So, at first when the murders happened, I thought, how on earth could the girls not have heard anything? But being in this villa, I 100% understand that you don't hear the different floors.
I agree.
Real quick, let me say shout out
people go in there and
to
test that out.
Jen for the super sticker. It says, "Who's the hefty dude hanging with hoodie that tried to trip her up at the food truck Grubhub?"
Right. That big dude. Yeah.
The big dude seemed friendly. Like there was the long haired guy that she hugged. There was the bigger guy, and then there was the skinny dude with the jacket and the white hoodie on that was later walking with them. And that's the one that was telling, I believe it was Maddie, about whatever was said to Adam. Now the other guy, I don't know. The bigger guy, I think he was just kind of there.
I'm with you on that. I think he was more interested in his food.
Yeah, he didn't seem like he was paying much attention to them at all, really. To be honest.
Yeah. He seemed like he was doing his own little thing.
But the guy in the hoodie, his body language is strange as shit.
I
was feeling it.
He kind of stood there watching things like he was just watching.
He looked like a little angry guy in a hoodie.
and people say like he waved, but
Or
you can't see the hand.
He
could have
kind
been
of
flipping
carried
them off.
himself like a protective boyfriend, like I'm watching over him kind of thing. He was
Right.
kind of just staring them down.
And when they left, he gave that like shrug. You like for like, you know what? Can't believe they just did that kind of thing. Like that was like a disgust movie.
That was an act.
It was, yeah.
That was an act.
And then he leaned in. He purposely leaned in and just kind of went their direction and waved his arm. And you can't see what that arm meant. It wasn't. A lot of people are saying like it was like, all right, see ya. But that could have been a total bird.
Yeah.
I feel like the food truck thing is a little blown up. I feel like this has to be something that built up over time,
Sorry?
not just not that night. Like probably, over a month or something like that.
Yeah, a fight's going to break out before you start stabbing people. There's escalation. You know what I'm saying? If it was something at
like
the food
clearing
truck,
out a house like that. I mean, I figure like maybe this kid got picked on, like something like that for years by this group of kids or something, or like I don't know.
Are you saying that the person that did this was like being bullied by them?
Possibly
by the house.
Yeah, just
extrovert
like
or
every
something?
day, every year, like
Introvert.
could be a random like the quiet kid or something like that. Like
Well, that reminds me of Jack D.
or
just
somebody
a
that
random
got maybe
dude,
like
or just
they
a random
they,
dude they rejected.
Maybe it was somebody they hazed for like the Omega the chapters, how they do all that like initiation shit, and then you don't get in or you.
I'm deep diving into all those infractions that Sigma and the other sorority have been charged and brought up on, and it goes really deep, guys.
It just seems really angry.
Wow.
Hold on. Wait, what? Who was just talking there?
That was Gavis.
Yeah, Gavis. I've seen you around, man. You have some intelligent things to say. Go ahead, do your thing.
Just part of the timeline that I'm following, and that this was a revenge killing for either Hudson or Hannah. I'm looking into the backgrounds of the sorority that Maddie and Xana belong to. Not Kaylee's. She's a part of a different sorority. But there's some really bad stuff that's gone on with Sigma. There was a guy that was in a basement at a Sigma Chi fraternity and found dead the next morning, and same thing. They just blew it off as a suicide. But yet the kid was beaten like profusely.
Oh, okay.
What?
Wow.
Yeah.
This could be a group of people. This could be like a few people.
And
Like,
that's interesting you bring that up, RC, because if you look at the body cam footage of the 4 guys walking away from there at exactly 3:12, and the last phone call was made at 2:52.
the ones in the way back, right?
So you thinking them people that were walking swiftly are the killers?
I feel like that too. I feel like they are.
That was at 3. That was early. That wasn't that. The murder supposedly happened between 3:30, 3:40 to 4.
When was Maddie and Kaylee's last phone call? 2:52.
And I was just gonna say,
you watch that video and like the kids running, like they really look like they're booking it. Like
they don't look like they're running, but they look like they're walking fast.
It looks like they're dipping out to me. Like it looks like
that wouldn't be the direction you'd be going though. They're going from left to right. They would be going from basically, from the house.
How the hell do you know what direction they be going?
I'm saying that you would be getting away from the crime. You wouldn't be like perpendicular. You know what I'm saying?
You got to go left or right when you come out the house. Maybe they decided to go right instead of left,
or go back. I would go back in the woods.
You got
and shit.
two.
I would
maybe there was a car or a person walking
get my car and get the hell out of there. I wouldn't be like tromping around by the police.
You only got 2 options, either zig or zag.
I feel like that was the people too, possibly.
I don't think so.
Well, that would be crazy.
It's a small town, and I don't know.
Well, I know. Jimmy
that spot where they were, that was like 3 football fields away from the house.
Jimmy doesn't really believe in all the 4chan stuff that much, but I believe in different parts of it. And there's talk that Jack D left his phone home and put it on like YouTube in Rewind.
I heard that about the
autoplay that just plays videos.
Well, that'd be
I've
a smart
heard that
thing to do.
Yeah.
That way you have an instant alibi.
Why would someone make that up? I just
Because people are crazy and they make up all
That
kind of
makes
stuff.
sense. It's sensical. Yeah. That is what you would do. That's like a true crime thing. I mean, that's all these friggin' weirdos are like, trying to do the Scream type of thing where it's like you figure out the perfect way to have the perfect crime.
Yeah, I know. They probably plotted this on the internet on some 4chan group. You know what I'm saying? Now they're talking about it. Them crazy people on 4chan, I think that's a thread for serial killers.
Right. And it really, people just got to like step back and look at the big picture. You know what I mean? Stop looking so close.
But what if there's some truth to it? Like, what if there's literally some truth to it and we don't know that there is? I mean, little bits and pieces of truth in there.
Yeah, but there's so much stuff out there.
Little bit.
There's so much stuff out there. How can you really distinguish what's the truth? Unless you just go with what the police say.
I do think that the police are holding back a lot of information.
I do too. I think the car is just to throw you off
because
they don't want you harassing
if they
the
release
kids.
everything they have, they might give up. They might like release something they don't want to release yet because.
And plus, the college don't want the heat. The college don't want kids scared to go there.
But I also think the cops there are a little unprepared for that in the beginning.
I do too.
First couple days or hours or whatever.
They said that most of the cops that showed up on that scene, that's been the first murder in like 8 years or something, and most of them the cops were rookies and new, and that's the first murder like that they've been on.
Right.
And that's a big, crazy, to have rookie cops kind of on the scene. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that guy only had 2 years.
Yeah, you need some real deal.
Whoever it was, man,
Holyfield people working on this shit.
I didn't think, they're not ready. They weren't ready for how complex it was going to be.
Nah.
They probably just figured it was, something easy, but it turned out to be.
I do like the fact that they come out and give a lot of press conferences. I do like that the cops are telling you what they can. I think that's a good way. And another thing that's new to me is, them putting out like tweets and shit like that. I ain't used to seeing the police tweeting and Snapchat and shit.
They don't want Bullhorn and y'all to come out there and be protesting outside the police station.
Don't do it.
Gonna be like,
my protesting days are over.
I know,
I'm
right?
a former protester.
But
hey, Mel, are you still here?
If they get Bullhorn going, she'll be out there outside the police station.
That shit was wild, Jimmy.
yeah, that was that was a crazy
Mel,
ride. That was a crazy ride.
Mel,
it ain't over with yet.
Sorry, what was that?
I was just wondering, do you have something to say? I feel like we're talking over you. If you have something to say.
No, you were on a flow, all of you. I didn't want to disturb you. I just, yeah. I just thought, look, it's all speculation, isn't it? I don't think anybody really knows, not even the police. The guy with the 2 years experience on a massive case like this, I just don't understand why they didn't ask for the help of more experienced people from the FBI, etc. So I didn't want to interrupt your flow. You lot are really kind of digging.
We all want, everybody's opinions, and it's great to hear yours. Do you think it was planned? Do you think this murder was planned?
It had to be. The killer, the person that did this left very little clues. It had to be planned really well for it, because essentially you would have thought he'd left. I know they've said they've found DNA. They can't find the DNA on the system, but essentially you would have thought he might have left, I don't know, a shoe print of blood or I don't know,
he might have cleaned up.
Real quick,
or be caught on a camera.
Real quick, Miss Frankie Carey. Miss Frankie Carey says, "I like sober 3. Dave. Mel, you are a star," is what Miss Frankie Carey says.
Oh, thank you, Miss Frankie Carey. Thank you very much. That's really sweet. And 3. Dave. Like I said to you yesterday, I love your interactions with Dolly. You kind of really go into one, then Dolly hangs up on you, then you come back and
we got something going. I don't know what it is.
It's a special kind of thing that you
relationship,
right?
No, but I just love it. Like
we're growing together here.
It's like sparring.
I hate Dave. He just won't get the point. He's like the cable guy. He's like, I'm hooking
all right, I'll
cable
shut up now and let you guys run it for a while.
I got to put up with Dave, and I don't got none of the channels. You know what I'm saying? It's
but Dolly, go on, sorry.
No, you're good. Go ahead.
So I said, Dolly, it is highly entertaining when he's trying to explain something to you and he's really thought about it and then you just hung up on him.
He don't know when to quit. He don't know when to quit. Okay. Some people just don't know when.
We all
Thanks, Mel. Love you.
I'm sorry. I find it really funny. I'm so sorry. I just find it really entertaining because then you will call back. You will, Dave.
Well, he knows deep down that Dolly's not being
I don't
mean.
ever
He
hear
just
3 Dot
Hey,
complain
Jimmy.
hardly
Yeah.
ever.
That's not Triple D.
No, that's not Triple D. Triple D still comes in.
No, 3 Dot.
He's
He was
3
like,
Dot. This
I don't
is
want. I
another
don't think I
Dave.
really want to be confused with that dude.
Hey, Triple D's cool. Triple D cool.
Well,
shit.
he's Dave and Triple D, so I figured 3 Dot. Like, I don't know,
Nah, that's
maybe
Drop Dead
changed it.
Dave. Drop Dead Dave is totally different than 3 Dot Dave.
Oh, is it two different people?
Yeah, there's Triple D, which is Drop Dead Dave, and then there's 3 Dot Dave.
Oh boy.
You know how I give everybody names, like Paper Cut Tina. Some people I give names. I don't know, and it sticks. Once I name you, you're stuck with it forever.
You are.
What's Mel's name?
Paper Cut Tina is famous now across YouTube.
I don't give
She's a
everybody.
star.
You got to earn the name. The name.
Well, Mel's actually got a unique name. When I see her everywhere. So it's like, I know she's there.
You see me everywhere.
I see you. I see you in different chats and stuff. I definitely see Mel is kind of like it stands out to me.
Well, no, I only have 2 that I really enjoy watching. Obviously, Dolly's my number 1, and I really love Judy Ron. I love them too, just because they speak from experience.
Right. Yeah, I've checked on them, and it is nice to hear their point of view. But I have a quick question. This is something I was thinking about the other day before I went to sleep. Okay, so the timeline is interesting because of the time they were at the truck and got food that they took home to eat, right? So they had to go to they had to get home, eat the food, pass the hell on out that deep to be asleep, that they were supposedly all asleep when they got killed. I just have a hard time with that one.
Yeah, and
that
usually
just
when
doesn't
you
seem like a lot
eat,
of
you
time.
sober up.
Right. And most people, if they've been partying, I mean, they don't necessarily just go home and pass right out unless they're not eating and they're really that drunk.
Yeah, those girls could have been just laying there. I mean,
Right.
the coroner said they were in their beds.
And all at once.
Said they were asleep or not, but they could have been laying there.
Well, they don't want us to get into it too deep, so they're probably going to tell us that.
Well, the
Right.
police definitely said they appeared they were asleep when the attacks occurred. So in bed, because a lot of people are, rumoring that Ethan was in the kitchen and stuff like that. I was
They
like,
could have killed him and put him back in bed. You never know what really happened. I mean, that's the crazy thing about it. They could have placed him. A lot of people kill people and they'll place them a certain way.
That's true. But whoever did
I
that,
feel like maybe the killer got stuck. I think maybe he got injured and was like, you know what, I'm out. And
Probably
peace.
exhausted.
or
I
Nancy
think it was a
Grace is
few
right.
people.
He did get cut and he was hurt, and then he stopped because he was bleeding, and then
Yep.
he got the hell up out of there.
Right.
That could be
It could
something.
have been
of
like
that.
a girl and a dude and a couple dudes and a girl.
I mean, I really started thinking maybe there was more than one person involved.
They
I
might have
mean,
not all like stabbed people, but there might have been a couple people there.
That's possible too.
It could have been a plan.
Like, seems like they knew the house or the layout at least.
Yeah.
All I know is that dog wasn't your typical dog. Because
And those 3 people or 4 people definitely, all had something to do with it. Like, so what's the common denominator with those, excluding the 2 on the bottom if they didn't get messed with, you know what I mean?
Well, the majority of the people that go out and do like the shootings and the, like that, they're angry. They're people that have been picked on. There's something that's going on that's drove them over time to just be that,
Yeah.
I'm
And
done with it.
What about a sympathetic crazy person that was listening to, let's say Jack D was like, oh, she cheats on me, she lies to me, and blah blah blah, and you got some like little psychopath weirdo that he like hangs out with and is like, I'll take care of it for you. You know what I mean? Like some weird shit like that. Because I know, dude, I was kind
don't
of
think too
abused
many
as a kid.
people are going to murder 4 people for you. I just don't. I
But
don't
check
know
it,
who's
dude. I mean,
signing up for
I was
that
kind
one.
of abused as a kid, and I know I bitched to my friends, and my friends ended up fucking breaking the shit out of my dad's truck. I didn't ask them to. They did it.
Yeah, but they
But
didn't go kill him.
Well, once again, if you don't kill somebody, you're gonna go right to a knife and get like that close.
Yeah, that's some real anger and rage. There's rage involved in stabbing. They've always said that.
You gotta be like, what is it, narcissist or whatever?
Yeah.
Right. No conscience.
No
yeah,
conscience. No empathy.
You gotta be cold, like
cold.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean,
really
most stabbings happen in fights. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
When
but you're like, how many times they got stabbed each? Like a lot, right?
Rock everything.
Knew what to do.
Okay.
You can see it in
Rock
their eyes.
everything says I'm still 90% serial killer, same since the beginning. Rock.
You're gonna get tired after like 2 people, 3 people, like.
Yeah.
I was so 90%.
No, man, that adrenaline's pumping, bro, you can go for days.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, if you're hooking bones and you know, like, shit's not easy. It's not like.
Well, they might have got all
one dude and 3 small chicks.
Yeah, but I'm saying the knife, like, doing the actual stabbing is gonna be like tiring. Like, if you get stuck or you fucking, you know, you gotta keep jabbing. Like, that's gonna be tiring.
It's aerobic.
I'm literally thinking, you guys, it's 2. That it's Showalter and was looking out, you know, and then the Jack D. I think you're right. I was thinking it was just one of them. I'm thinking it's 2 now.
It could be.
Both been on the top of my list for sure.
Probably like a lookout or like somebody who was using somebody else to have this done. Like, you know what I mean? Like maybe it's a girl who's bitter and she gets her boyfriend, you know, all worked up.
Yeah. People ain't thought about that one. That happens a lot.
Yes, it
There's
does.
a lot of dudes sitting in prison behind some shit that a chick done got them to do.
Right. People talk shit about Jack D not being kind of wimpy and stuff, but that guy was playing tennis. I mean, they show him doing kind of like acrobatic shit. That guy was athletic. So I mean, and he was like 6'1" or 2 or something. The dude, you know, he's not like he's not a wimp.
No, he was balancing that hatchet on the end of his chin. I couldn't believe it. Straight up.
Oh, Lord.
Yep, in a chair and all kinds of things.
And I still keep going back to that look, man, with the father. Yeah, there's just I know it's like a little snippet in time and it's really slow mode and shit, but there's something
Where
in
he
that
looked back at
moment. Yeah.
With his wife.
Yeah.
Yes. With
that was definitely
celebration
strange.
of life.
And I think the kid looking at the father, he was looking at him like weird too.
Right. It was like Jack was saying, you know it's me. And it's like freaking, and it seemed like the father was like, I know it's you, motherfucker.
He reminded remember the movie The Good Son? He reminded me of that, like where the kid was just like evil.
I know, but it is such a small moment, and people, you know, you can extrapolate, but it is a moment, you know.
I mean, if I thought for 1 second the person killed my daughter, I wouldn't have them up on stage with me.
It almost seemed like Jack D was kind of looking at him like, I don't know, man. It's not like, you know, but it just is the way he's looking at him. Jack D was reading him.
Okay,
he
hold
was
on.
literally reading him.
Hold on 1 second. Rock Everything says, why are the FBI and 2 profilers on this if it's not a serial killer? Because it could be a serial killer. So you got to treat it like, hey, this might be an outsider. So I wouldn't just put all my eggs in one basket and look at the kids. I look at everything. Dumpling says, good night, everyone. Try to behave. You too, Dumpling. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays to you.
Good night, baby.
Hope you had a great one. Baby paper cut.
All right. I feel like it might overpower a bit. I'm going to let you guys go. It was a great night. Have a great night. Merry Christmas, everybody.
All right,
bye.
Merry Christmas.
Bye. Okay, yeah, so the killer could be anybody. Mel could have done it. Okay, and she's done fled to Spain. She's using that as an excuse. We know you really from Idaho. That ain't even your real voice, Mel. You can't fool us. I'm the greatest detective on the planet.
That's funny.
I don't even know if she heard us.
Sorry, Dolly, did you say something? My dad's talking really loud in the background, so
Oh, okay.
I had the mic off.
It was nothing. I accused you of being the Idaho 4 kill. I'm glad you didn't hear it.
I am. That's why I'm in Spain.
That's what I said. I said she's done did it, fled to Spain, and she's trying to use it as a Christmas vacation. I said she probably don't even sound like that. She's probably from Idaho, and she's using that voice as fake. I said, you're dealing with the world's greatest detective. Dolly!
What, it's fake my British accent?
Yeah, it's fake, and you're really from, like, damn Oklahoma.
The thing is, I can't even do an American accent, even if I tried, Dolly. I mean, just couldn't do it. So, but I am the killer, and I fled to Spain.
You fled to Spain. Okay. That FBI gonna come look for you. Better watch what you say on the internet. You're not really. Okay.
Well, this is it.
Allegedly.
You know, I'll have the SWAT team coming in from the 3rd floor of the villa.
That would be messed up to see that on live, though. What the heck?
Yeah, they hit her with a laser right now in the neck with a torch. She's down. She's down. You'll see them run up on her. No, I hope they do catch. I hope they catch this killer sooner than later, because I think if this person is a young person, to be honest, if he has that type of rage that he can do that, he might get that rage again. If he's not a serial killer now,
definitely,
he has the possibilities of being or becoming a serial killer.
Yeah.
So
for some people, it's like when they first do a drug and then they want more and more of it, then they just get to that.
Has anybody seen that new mystery movie on Netflix?
Which one?
It's called the Onion something. It's something the Onion. It's like a murder mystery, and it got the dude from Fight Club in it. Oh, it's
true
good.
Story.
It's like a murder mystery, and I watched it and I figured it out. That's how I know I'm the world's greatest detective. I figured the mystery out while I was watching the movie. And it's a tricky one, right? It's a tricky ass mystery. So
how many people on here used to do
one movie, or is it like episodes?
It's one movie. It's just a movie about this dude that has a party where he's doing a murder mystery, like a party for his friends, and you got to solve who killed him. Right? He don't really get killed. He fakes his death so he can create this murder mystery plot. So you got to solve it.
Right.
So the movie is based around that, and so he has this plot, and he accidentally one of the world's greatest detectives shows up. He ain't supposed to be there, and when he spends all this time trying to put the best mystery he humanly could put together. He either paid writers because he was a billionaire. He paid people to just make sure that you couldn't figure this damn mystery out, right? And the guy walks in and within a matter of 5 minutes figures out his whole fucking mystery, right?
Wow.
And he was like, he goes, what do I win? He goes, what do you want to win? He's like, you don't win nothing. It's just a game. He goes, oh, I thought there was an iPad or something involved. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, boy.
He's like, I thought there was an iPad. He done messed this dude that been playing in this game for fucking months, right? He's done messed it up in a matter of minutes, right? And solved the whole shit. And he walks over to him and throws my fucking iPad. He's like, you motherfucker, right? But then a real mystery takes place. So then you got to solve the mystery. It has Batista in it. It has the dude from Fight. It has all kind of famous ass people, and I was surprised that it was a Netflix movie.
Did you ever see the true story, like kind of like that? This guy he was like a PhD like teacher, and he used to have murder mysteries every year with like people that were, you had to be like, your IQ had to be really high to go to this school, like
so
anyway, there was a girl, the woman, she was obsessed with the teachers, like how he would do this murder mystery shit. So she fucking went to her neighbors and put a 6-pack of Coca-Cola in there with like, I think cyanide in the soda or something.
Oh God.
And like the family started getting sick, and the mother died and the kids got sick, but they didn't die. And they come to find out it was the neighbor, like, doing this shit to them. Like, it was crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think it was in Florida.
So, yeah, definitely, guys, if y'all
sense.
like murder mystery, check out them. I know in the title is something, Glass Onion. That's it. Thank you, whoever said that in the chat. The Glass Onion. Okay.
I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah, if you like murder mysteries, it was a good one. It's pretty good, decent movie.
So I have a question, and it's about Showalter. I follow a lot of different. Well, I don't follow, but I see a lot of different little channels, and there's a lot of talk that he did end up going to Africa. Is there any truth of that? I mean, I'm hearing it like that he really did end up going there. I mean,
I don't know. I didn't witness.
I heard it was BS, but
I heard that in the beginning, but
yeah, I mean, it could be.
So I mean, and you know, what did he go to Africa for? The big game hunt is what they're saying.
Yeah.
And you think about it though, if you're capable of killing big animals, you're capable of stabbing 4 people.
Right.
I think so.
You know, like
and
if
he
you was like
a lot of these,
around all that blood.
If you was like, here's a knife, Dolly, go out there and skin that deer, I'd look at you like, you done lost your damn mind.
Hell no, yeah, I couldn't.
I'm too city slicker for that shit. I couldn't. I wouldn't even know where to start. You know, I wouldn't even know where to begin. You would better.
Yeah, I can't even get a fish.
I'd had to call in one of my redneck friends. You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, yo, man, can you come over here?
Well, I got the woods up here, but I'm still not gonna do that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I couldn't do it. I can't kill stuff like that. Whoever did this is barbaric. He didn't came in there like Conan the Barbarian. You know, like I don't see how anybody could do something like that. But I'm just a big softy. You know.
I mean, if I gotta survive and eat some food, that's a different story. But
I rescue slugs off the sidewalk when it's raining here in Washington State. I couldn't do.
I mean, if it's either you or me, I'm walking away. I'm going to do what I got to do. But far as just going and hurting somebody that ain't trying to kill me,
but that's when it goes back to like, you know, like caveman shit. Like,
yeah. So
when it's just like you got the choice, if hey, let's go do this. Not really. I'm good.
Yeah, like I don't know what.
You know what I mean? If you're put in a situation, you're put in a situation. But
yeah, if defending your life is one thing, but going out and just straight taking
torturing
somebody's
animals,
life,
like dude, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to even go on that Survivor Naked and Afraid stuff and kill a wild boar. No, I mean, and kill a wild boar or something.
if I got hungry enough, I kill me. I mean, if I had to, I can do what I gotta do. And it's what I choose to do. I mean, I'm capable of doing anything I gotta do. You know what I'm saying? But what I want to do.
Like, there's people that would just kill something and just leave it and like, just whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I don't just wake up and go, what can I kill today? Like I don't want to go put an elephant's head on my wall or stuffed tiger in my house.
Dude, I hit a deer last year with my work truck and I was like freaking out.
He said I was freaking out.
I never hit. What do you do? You like, who do you call? Like, you know what I mean? You just leave it there. Like,
yeah.
It's just fucking weird.
I was somewhere and they were just riding a truck throwing carcasses of dead deers off the side of the road into the truck, and the whole truck was filled up with dead deers. I had never seen that many dead deers in my life. I was like, damn, that's brutal. And that's how many people hit them on the interstate.
That just reminded me of something. Wasn't there talk that there were dead dogs or dead coyotes or dead something being brought up to the frat house?
Skin animals earlier too. So that's weird.
Yeah.
So.
Wow.
I don't know.
Well, somebody around there likes knives.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I'm saying this. I don't think any killer's dumb enough to keep that knife. I would say get some magnets.
Definitely.
Somebody get a magnet, go to them lakes in that general area and start searching them lakes and see if you can pull out any weapons. I think they
feel like they could find it. I feel like they could find like where it came from, like where it was bought, like process of elimination.
Yeah, but there's so many of them.
So many, but then you gotta account for like the town or like the stores in the town, like how many stores there are that sell it and how many were sold in certain time frame.
You can probably pull it up on Amazon and buy you a cape or a knife.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but you gotta like process elimination, like certain denominators, like.
Yeah, I heard that area, that town's 30,000 people, so that ain't like a ton of people.
You figure, okay, like you're not gonna shop like maybe say 100 miles away. You're gonna just use a certain vicinity and then go from there. Like, all right, girls, how many girls bought the knife? How many wives? You know, get rid of them. How many, you know, young kids or old men or whatever.
Now that's if
Narrow
they're
it down.
100% accurate about it being a K-bar knife too, because they say some of
Right.
the wounds were gouged. You can go right in Walmart buy machetes, damn, all
Oh.
kinds of stuff.
Everything.
You know, so you could these not big, huge knives are pretty much available everywhere.
They are.
So, I mean, the hope is you don't go kill nobody with them, but you know, if you need to cut weeds and shit down, there's reasons they sell these big knives for use. But you get
Or
in the
it could have
hands of a
been-
killer.
It could have been part of like, you know, one of their fathers like hunting, like camping, you know,
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah,
I
a lot
think
of people
the guy
believe they
saved
kept
the
the knife.
Yeah, I think he saved the knife. Could have buried it somewhere, you know. I don't know.
Like I think whoever had the knife, like
I'll be right
you
back,
know, I think
guys.
their
Y'all hold it down
families
for a
like
second.
military or hunters or you know, there's definitely a reason they had that kind of knife. Like
Yeah.
I don't feel like they just went out and bought like the biggest knife they could buy. I feel like they were raised around hunting and fishing or like what I don't know, killing. I don't know.
Well, I thought it was really pretty odd and not good at all that the cops barely wrote up any reports. There were these incident reports, right? Or I mean, there were incidences, but there weren't any reports written up, and it was everything from somebody burying something near a parking lot and someone putting something in a dumpster around that time and a guy with a mask at a door, and it's just and none of these were written up, and it was trying to think what that was on.
Did you write it down?
I did on the calendar. Yeah.
Like maybe they got military in their family or something like that.
All right, I'm back with you guys.
Because they seem like pretty jockey kids, most of them.
Yeah,
like
that's what I thought. Sportsy kids.
Yeah, like so to have a K-bar knife, I would think you're hunter or
camper.
Camper, army. You have your father's in the army, your family.
Yeah, that would be a possibility. And they could have had this knife. They didn't just recently go out and buy the knife. They could have had it for a long time.
Yeah, like
so,
you know, part of a hunting kit to skin the animals or something whatever.
Would you use that type of knife to skin an animal? I don't know. I've never skinned an animal.
I don't know, but like I know sometimes the handle has like a compass on it, and it'll have like the handle will have all kinds of shit in it, like matches.
That's a Rambo knife, ain't it?
Yeah. Well, isn't that what's the K-bar look like?
K-bars look similar, but it's a fixed blade. It don't have the screw off thing on the bottom. It has a hard metal end.
But it has those notches on top.
It has little ones on the bottom, just a small select few of them, but then it has a little metal bar that goes across the top of the handle so your hand won't slip.
Right.
So whoever was doing it, you know, that's so when they're stabbing, your hand don't slip down onto the blade. It ain't like a kitchen knife. You try to stab somebody with a kitchen knife, you can cut the shit out yourself.
Yeah, and a lot of times when people stab people, you hear them getting cut.
So whoever did this did it with like one of those big ass knives you can't cut yourself with. But Nancy's Grace is saying there's a mixture of DNA, and maybe in the struggle it don't take but a little cut, and some blood has been mixed. And if they got DNA, it'll be a matter of time, and they'll eventually catch this person.
Oh yeah.
Or if there was any, like they said, some of them had defensive wounds. Sometimes you'll make contact with the skin of the person and have it under the nails or something.
Yeah. And we don't know if they have anything like that. We just know from what Nancy Grace has kind of rumored or leaked or whatever she's saying is they have it, but it's not on file.
Yeah.
Well, they better figure it out.
Maybe like these are rich kids. Maybe maybe their families got involved, or their parents, or
maybe their parents don't have a criminal record. You know, because if you don't match a person, you can usually match to their family.
Mm-hmm.
And if you come from a family that nobody goes to jail and they don't get in trouble, and you're the one bad apple, it's hard to track you down until you get caught. And
Dude,
they
I
take
saw
DNA.
this. I saw this story the other day where this guy, they tracked the DNA to this guy, and the guy was in jail during the murder when it happened. So what happened was he had a heart transplant or something, and not a heart. He had blood. He took somebody's blood for something, and so they found out who the blood came from, and that was the guy who killed the lady. But it went to the wrong person because he had a transfusion or whatever. He had this guy's blood in his body.
Does it change your DNA like that when you put somebody else's blood into your body? I don't know.
I don't know. I wish I remember what he had, but they said they gave the guy his blood or something, his marrow or something, and it. I don't think it linked. You know, I don't think the whole DNA matched, but some of it did.
Yeah.
And then something like, but that was a true story.
That'd be crazy. What if you got like a heart transplant or something, like eyes, and they belong to a serial killer?
Oh, that'd be messed up, man.
You know what I'm saying? And then next thing you know, you want to kill people.
There was a movie I watched once that was something like that. Yeah, it's really bizarre. And the person kept having flashbacks of what that person had done. It was really bizarre.
There's stories like that, like memories or shit like that.
Yeah, that's crazy. I don't know. I mean, if I was dying and you're like, okay, all we got is this serial killer's heart, I'd be like, all right, let's do it. You know? I think it's in your soul if you're a killer. I don't think, you know what I'm saying? I don't think it has nothing to do with the body. I think it has something to do with your mind.
Your organs aren't the killers.
Well, look at Chucky, man. Look at Chucky. His soul's in there.
He said his soul's in there. That's what I'm saying. It was about the soul. It was always
that
about
was
the
that
soul.
guy's soul, the murderer, right?
Yeah, because he was evil. It's always about the soul. It ain't the body. It ain't the vessel. It's the soul.
Yeah, he wanted a doll.
I don't think they should have made that movie. That's creepy. That's for kids. I mean, it's like then they made the doll and they started selling that too. I'm like, geez, that's just icky.
And some people are just pure evil. Look at people like the Night Stalker, Richard Ramirez. There's just some people in this world that are just pure evil.
BTK, that dude was like hidden forever.
Yeah, I mean, just pure evil. I mean, what nightmares are really made of? These are them people.
And Gacy, John Gacy.
Oh, yeah, he was a bad one too.
Lure those young boys over, and promising them construction jobs.
Made them dig their own graves.
Boom.
Oh, God.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he made them dig them holes and then he killed them and put them in the hole.
God, that's sick.
Yeah, and then he had the next kid go dig the next hole. I mean, Gacy, Gacy was getting so rich from prison because of his story and selling book deals and movie rights, and they had a video that leaked to John Wayne Gacy. He had a stack of money, a plate of cocaine, and a transvestite in his cell with him.
Oh my!
And then he was that leaked. All the people at the prison, the warden, everything got fired, and then they shortly executed him after that.
Good.
Right,
Jeez.
But he was living large in prison. Then they changed the law because of John Wayne Gacy and Charles Manson, that where you can't profit off the killing.
Yeah, book
of
deals
people.
and shit.
Yeah, you can't profit off of it from prison. And that's how come they were at the time, they were so powerful, because they were making so much fucking money from book stuff, interviews. They had management while they were in prison. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Manson's like a superstar.
Yeah, like there were people managing them. Like, okay, you're gonna do an interview with these people. They're gonna pay. You know what I'm saying? So they were making so much money, and that he was buying. John Wayne Gacy was able to buy off the guards, and he was living not like you're supposed to be living in prison, and that got leaked. I don't know who leaked it, but they did.
I got a question. Why, when people get sentenced to death, like in say Texas, because they have that, why the fuck do people sit on death row for so long?
Appeal.
Once they did their trial, they got their sentence, done.
Maybe they
Why do
want
they
him to
make?
stew. I don't know. It's weird.
I never understood that. They wait for years. Oh, he's on death row, but he hasn't been killed in 30 years. Like, what? Why?
Yeah, I mean, because a lot of people still have a hard time with the death penalty. You know what I'm saying?
I know that they have couple chances to
You really to really get the death penalty and die quickly in this country, you got to do something really heinous. You know what I'm saying? You got to do something really heinous for them to speed track you to the execution chamber. The only time I've seen it in recent times, somebody speed track to the execution chamber was one person too. I'll give you two instances. People that were speed tracked to execution. Timothy McVeigh, the Oklahoma City bomber. They executed him quick as shit. Okay. And the DC sniper, Muhammad. Virginia, we executed him, and we executed him in record breaking time. Like we were trying to win a race. We executed that dude so fast. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Them are the only two instances I can think about where people they didn't sit on death row. They got their ass executed.
Yeah.
So you got to do something pretty damn heinous for them to speed track you to the lethal injection or to the electric chair. You know.
How long did Bundy wait? Does anyone know?
I don't know exactly, because he had went to court. Remember, he lost all that weight. Then he escaped from the jail. Then he went out and brutally murdered all them girls at the Florida campus.
Oh.
Yeah, he was one of this. That's a brutal dude.
Wow.
And I'm telling you this, there are thousands of Ted Bundys. Thousands of them.
Wow.
You know, I think our society breeds more violent people.
Mm-hmm.
And if you think about the old day, all the serial killers you had back in the day, I think now it's going to be way worse. Numbers way.
Mm-hmm.
People are just psychos.
Yeah, that serial killer stuff is just addicting. I was watching serial killer shows and I was, getting half sick, and I was like, stop. You need to stop, Megan. And I couldn't. I couldn't stop.
Well, when they, one thing about these people is they do need to study them. Like they could have.
Mm-hmm.
The thing about even Jeffrey Dahmer getting beat to death, his mind was so psychotic, he would have been a great person to have a lot of time to study him and things of that nature. So maybe you can see signs of people like this, coming. So I don't know. He was a weird one. Jeffrey Dahmer was a weird one.
Yeah, that was really scary too.
Yeah, because some of these people need to be studied.
Yeah. Mel, do you follow serial killer stuff too?
I do very much so, Tina. When I was younger, I wanted to be a criminologist, so I did a degree. Yeah, I did a degree, and it just didn't work out. I fell into something else, so I'm really fascinated by all that, in the criminal mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm conflicted with the death penalty because obviously in England we don't have it. It was removed in the 1960s, early 60s, because they executed the wrong person.
Oh.
Yes. So then it was abolished after that. So I have got very sort of mixed feelings about the death penalty. I think people that hurt children definitely deserve the death penalty. But there's been quite a lot of cases in America that I've seen on documentaries that people have been put on death row and incorrectly. It's not, been executed and they weren't the right person.
Yeah,
am I right in saying that?
Here's the thing. Out of the thousands of people that are on death row, there might be an innocent person up there. But there's also thousands of heinous criminals that don't deserve to be here, that would kill you close if they could get close to you. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Yeah.
And you got to do something with those people.
Killers. Sorry, Jimmy.
So, yeah, I mean, I think Virginia, with my state, we've done away with the death penalty now, but we was the second behind Texas in executing people. Okay, who got all that background noise going?
Oh, that might be me. Do you hear dogs?
Oh, no, it wasn't dogs. It was somebody talking. It might be you.
Yeah, sorry, that's my papa. He's really loud. That's why I had it on mute. I'm going to mute myself.
Okay.
Let me mute. Hang on.
Okay. Well, you're pretty much fine anyway, Mel, because I'm not going to be here too much longer. I'm just going to be up here a few more minutes, and then.
All right, so if you lot are going to go, because I know Papa's really loud. That's why I had it on mute. Italians talk really loud, like it's like several decimals above everybody else. So I just want to say happy Boxing Day. I don't think you lot have Boxing Day, but the British have a Boxing Day. So today's Boxing Day. Happy Boxing Day.
Boxing like fighting?
No. We call it Boxing Day today because originally it started that the day after Christmas, the rich would gift to the poor. So those.
Well, that's a good idea. I like that.
But then it changed, and it ended up being a shopping day. This is when the sales start.
Oh,
okay. So
Black Friday.
See, more people need to give to the poor. I really believe that. I think Christmas is so overrated. It's so.
That's interesting.
I don't even know. I would rather go out and give a whole lot of people something that they need than buy everybody gifts that they don't need things. You know, like there's just people have too much stuff. Period. I mean, kids have too many toys. I told my husband, I said, your mom either has a secret like stock in Lego or something, because the 5 years I've been with him, that woman never stops buying Legos. It's starting to make me angry because I have to organize and keep this house in order, you know, and I'm a very organized person. I do not like clutter, and kids don't play with stuff. So every year I'm like, okay, your grandma won't quit buying Legos. So guess what we're going to do? We're going to gather up all your stuff you don't play with, and we're going to give it to children that need it, because it's just not, you don't need all this, you know?
Yeah.
Agreed.
They're raised nowadays. They expect so much because people are giving them, they're teaching them that they need stuff. No, you don't. We didn't have all that, and we all survived just fine.
Yeah.
You know,
new time though. You know, the kids.
Okay, so I'll say goodbye to all of you because my dad's still talking. They don't stop, the Italians. They're like, you know, like on Duracell. They just talk forever. So he's never going to stop talking.
All right, Mel. Enjoy your time in Spain.
Thank you. Have a good day, guys.
Take care.
Have a good day. Bye-bye. Bye.
All right, so that was Mel, guys. You know, it looks nice there in Spain. She's sitting around with short sleeves on outside. Beautiful
oh my
day.
gosh, I'm ready for something like that.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I was like, man, I need some vacation time in my life like that.
How cold is it there, Jimmy?
Tonight, it's a little bit warmer than it was last night, but I would say it's still at least 20 degrees or something like that.
Oh,
it was 7 here. Yeah, yesterday.
Yeah, it was cold as shit yesterday.
We have a heat wave coming this week. It's going to be in the 40s. I can't figure it out.
In the 40s?
Oh my God.
I'm in Connecticut.
That sounds like pneumonia to me. I get cold so easy. So easy.
Yeah, I do too.
I'm just always cold.
It was brutal lately. The wind was crazy too up here. We had like,
oh wow, it was.
They closed the schools down because of the wind.
Oh, it was crazy windy here yesterday too. It was whipping. Matter of fact, I gotta go put my car cover back on because it whipped it. It was blowing so hard
it blew it down the road.
It didn't blow it down the road, but it blew it off my car.
Yeah, we had one on our truck, and because it's not running, so I wanted it covered, and it was, and he ended up having to put stuff in the bed of the truck to keep the cover on, but then the front of it looked like a big balloon.
Yeah, mine blew off my car. It really slammed off the car. I was like, wow. I didn't know the wind was blowing
Try pinching
like
it in the doors or in the hood.
Yeah.
Well, he said that. My husband said there was this big strap that you had to go underneath.
That's the one I had my vet over my vet. Yeah, and I didn't do the bottom strap. If I'd have put the bottom strap on, but my vet sits so low. I mean, I would have to put a stick under there, you know, and push it through.
I asked him, I said, how did you do that? I said, why didn't you ask for help? And he goes, I don't even know. He ended up using some weird tool or something outside that he pinched it and pulled it over with.
You could like hook it to the rims too.
Yeah, well, tomorrow I'll go out there and cover it back up, but it blew off my car.
Jimmy, I have a question. It's about the 4 to 5 hour first Christmas program, you know, that you did and let us all up on panel. Is that in private?
No, I played that Flogging Molly song, and it's blocked in this country.
Oh my!
I don't know why that is.
On my TV, it says blocked in this country, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah, like it's, you know, because it ain't my music, they own rights to it, so they can do whatever they want. They don't want their music is played in certain countries. They can be like, don't play my music in that country. And if you was in Ireland, you could probably watch my video.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Interesting.
Because I use that Flogging Molly's
Right.
song, that
So
Christmas song.
my daughter can't ever see it then or anything. We can't
She can
see
move to
it.
Africa and watch it or something. I don't know. No, I'm going to cut that song. I'll cut it out, and I don't know who would want to watch it now, but it still had the majority of the views of our live viewers.
Yeah.
So it ain't no big deal. Just the replay
That's
gang
fun.
didn't get to see it.
Yeah.
But anyway, guys, look, I appreciate y'all coming up here. RPRC, BH, Papercut Tina,
Thank
Wild
you.
Angel. You guys are awesome.
Thank you very much.
I'll catch y'all on the flip side. Be
Yep.
good. Happy
Bye,
holidays.
guys.
All right.
Happy holidays.
Nice to meet you
Thank
guys. Bye.
Sleep
Miss
well,
Iowa.
everybody.
Bye, Miss Iowa.
Peace. All right. Let's bring this out. Let me close this. Okay. So anyway, good talking to everybody tonight, chopping it up. Good to see some of you guys. I'm glad everybody's had a great Christmas so far. I've seen some of y'all in the chat say it wasn't the best Christmas, but look at the bright side. It's over with now, okay? It's a new day. Make the best of your day today. Don't do nothing crazy. Don't end up in jail. Don't go full Dolly. Never go full Dolly, okay? Your phone is doing that. Let's see. Have a good day, Jimmy. Thank you there, Wicklow. Bye all. And everybody, look, guys, if y'all just tuning in or if you're just about to get ready to tune out, make sure y'all give this video a like. And, of course, if you just replay gang, make sure you leave some comments, okay? I'm going to just go kick back, maybe watch a little bit of TV for a little bit, because I slept for a pretty good while. But I don't know. I might not nap back out for a little while. I don't know. I'll play it by ear. You guys be good, and I will see y'all later today. Peace.